walk these streets with diamonds in our eyes. Out with the vampires under a midnight sky. My mind so hypnotized. It was exciting. It was the 90s. Mama didn't understand it, and Daddy always said that I was going too far. Said there's never any compromising if you try to win the battle to be who you are. I danced to the left, I danced to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me and drink from the light, to see things from the same side. Is there anybody out there? 5 years later, I'm back with the same old faces and dead end braces. Things kept going wrong. I'm getting to thinking my daddy was right all along. So will you take a little walk on the wild side? Be careful that you never slip your hands from the wheel. There's never any compromising when you're blinded by reflections from the part of you that's real. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
What's up, everybody? Monday. We made it back. Another week begins, and it is time for us to enjoy a pre-stream. Well, I say enjoy, but you never know these days. In the house is legendary Ka-Ching of the Ring competitor, one half of the Misery Merchant. We have Mr. Merchant. Hello.
Good evening, everyone.
Yes.
I'm ready to suffer with you.
Yes, Mr. Merchant in the house. He has submitted a song for this year. It is. Can I spoil the topic? I won't spoil anything about it other than the topic, Sir Merchant. Is that okay?
Well, sure. You're already putting the titles out there.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, yes.
So.
I didn't ask you yet. It is about Keemstar. Safe to say about Keemstar and Philip's interactions with Keemstar, Sir Merchant.
I think it's safe to say the title is called Keem Dream, and then you can guess from there how involved Keem is with that.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I did put the list out on Twitter. If you haven't seen it, for anyone that did submit a song, check that list because I forgot about 6 or 7 of them so far. So there's a good chance, actually, if you submitted a song, I didn't add it to the list. So check it out and let me know. Late style people, you know, it's a softish style deadline. So if you want to get in, it's still fine, but hurry up. You know what I'm saying? Hurry it up. Hurry it up. All right.
Plus, you had like 4 different ways to submit. So you're like looking at all these different bins.
That's my fucking problem, too. I got to cut that out. It's like, yeah, you can send it any way you want. But then when I do that, I don't check all the ways. So that's the problem. But anyways, nonetheless, Mr. Merchant, have you ever taken a spin class? I know this is out of nowhere, but have you ever tried that?
No.
Okay,
no.
So today, me and Chu were thinking, Chu wanted to take like a group kind of fitness style class, right? So she wanted me to do like dance and stuff, and I put a hard no on that one. Hard no
really?
on
you
dance.
Got 2 left feet?
No, I'm not doing the dancing thing. I don't want to see that. And they got the big mirror in the front. I don't need to see myself dancing, right? I don't need to see it. So we did spin class this morning. This first time ever. Okay, it was spin class, and obviously it was pretty rough. The first time you ever do something,
a little
guys.
drained, buddy.
I am. Your ass is the seat. They don't tell you about the fucking seat. It's hard as shit. It's hard.
I don't like them speed bike seats.
Yeah, goddamn, up your ass. But the worst part of it is I kind of found myself a corner. Me and Chu were right next to each other. Kind of found a corner where, like, you know, we don't want anyone around us. But this dude, he's the age you guys think I am, about 65 years old. He's rocking the whole class the whole time. Just like not even thinking like, all right, stand up, everybody. He's doing it, making me feel like a complete fuck. And the worst part of it is he's like giving comments the whole time. Like, oh yeah, it gets easier. It gets easier. I'm like, all right, man. I don't need to hear the comments.
I believe you.
Yeah, but it was definitely fun. It was cool, but that guy made me like have to step it up more than I would myself. But it was fun. We're gonna try to do it again. It was definitely fun. But yeah, he was a cool dude. And after the class was over, he's like, "I've been doing this for 30 years, and it does get easier." I was like, "All right, get the fuck out of here." I've heard it.
I was gonna say that's a lifestyle at that point.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, you know what? Maybe you could look into buying your own seat cover to bring with you, where you would put that over and add a little extra. Because I know exactly what you're talking about, where it's like my prostate is bruised.
Yeah, you're saying that, and if you sit down too quickly, you might get the gentleman hit as well. I almost had close calls there. You know what I'm saying?
The wrong angle. At the wrong angle.
Yeah. Exactly. I almost had a bunk bed situation going in there, and that was not what you want when you want to smash those things in there. But anyways, moving on positively here. We got some fun stuff to play before we get to the pre-stream, which is starting whenever the fuck it starts. As you can see in Kick Chat, they're already excited. Jalen the Chimp, who gifted 11 subs yesterday, says, gonna have to sit this one out. And Darkside Diet says, Blue Prince is dog shit. So, okay, that sounds pretty fun.
Or like blue shits.
Yeah. So we got some fun stuff here for you. So first up, we got to play this. So big ups to Vikes for sending this. Are you much of a Boss Man aficionado, Merchant?
Not really. Probably about as much as you've put on the show.
Much as me.
And
yeah.
Little Tevin checking in and piece of piece. But I don't look into it myself, you know.
Yeah, this is yesterday. We're already halfway through this video, guys, but this is pretty wild. So real quick, let's watch this.
You got money, you got class.
So if you can see, he's up to $22,000. All right, 22 grand. He's up to. He started with much less than that. Yeah. So here we go.
God, bro, I just did it.
This is where the fun begins. We can't walk away.
Oh my God, bro. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Oh my God, dude. I'm buying a car this time, dude.
He's up.
Fat Man Jack? Is he getting a little chub?
Yeah, he 31 grand he gets to, and then he immediately goes to Carvana to buy a car.
Oh my God, dude.
No.
I don't give a if it's on Carvana or not.
Carvana's the worst.
That's what they said to him. He said, "I don't care. I just want to get a car."
It's legit, bro. And you don't get. Maybe you get taxed 1,000, bro. Whatever. Obviously, you still get a nice ass whip, though.
Okay.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I'm
we'll
like,
see.
at least he's gonna buy something instead of gambling.
That's what I'm saying, right? At least you have something for your
money.
money. But at least you get something for your money. But then he immediately says, "No, hold on."
What? Bro, that should have been a lot more than that. Oh, it was on 3. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God, I thought that was on 7, dude. I thought that was on 7, bro.
So this game, by the way, is basically Minesweeper for money. He's betting $1,000 each time.
I would never do that, bro. I don't even know how to play Minesweeper, and I played that game almost my whole life.
There is no skill to this at all. You can't even mark stuff. It's just mine. So just click boxes and hope you get a diamond and not a bomb. There's no skill involved at all. Okay, so he's doing 1,000 a clip.
Good, I'm about that ruckus like fun. And I
4 in a row.
Oh my
5
God,
in a
that's
row.
really fucking good.
34 grand.
That's 40K. That's 40K. Holy shit, I cannot believe I have this much money, dude. Oh my God, last one.
He got 5 in a row there.
Last one.
37,000.
Like, yes.
No,
He has some weird kind of
Oh my God, that would
aura
Yeah,
about
like
him.
be big, dude. Wow.
I just stare at the stone. No,
Or that's the algorithm making you believe you got an aura about you.
Let's go. Got it back. Got that 40 back.
And I will take a desert as the Lord is my witness.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. We're up to
Let's go for
42,000.
Okay, miss.
I know the rapping fucking sucks. It really hurts this clip, but it's because like he's doing rap music the whole time he does these streams. Like I don't even think I think he's streaming on like Rumble or something, one of those kind of places where they don't care. And this person's putting on YouTube. They're having to cut out the music as much as they can, so it's kind of it's rough.
all over.
Now I'm stuck here to
I just
deal
figured.
with.
Oh my God,
I'm
that
imagining he's playing Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Big.
Fuck with me.
Holy
To tell you like
Okay.
I will depend.
is hitting every first one, dude.
That's when I can't
36,
First nine.
34,
Oh my God,
32,
please,
31,
Oh,
28,
on the downward climb. Don't do it. Oh, he came back.
33.
I'm a motherfucking cash money.
He's back.
Oh, 27,
Downward
24,
climb.
23, 21, 19.
We're gonna need a new door.
26.
Back up.
2,000. Good cash.
Spring hating on me 'cause
And now he's not. Now he's at the point where it's obviously, guys, don't gamble money too much, right? But he's at the point where, remember, 10 minutes ago, 30 grand was an incredible sum of money, but now it's nothing because he had 40. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, like
So-
how Phil's bar constantly
exactly.
moves. I get 200 today. I want 200 every day.
Exactly. So now he's not even happy, and he has 31,000 ready to cash out. But nope, we gotta
I ain't
go.
never sprung, never.
It's like the
fuck
third
you,
time
come
he's
on.
hit
Get
this
back.
upper limit. It's like that's more luck than anyone should have. You should stop now.
Yep.
Take the 30K and buy a dumbass
Oh
car.
my God.
19, 24, 22, 15, 14,
That is such a
11,
rip-off.
9,
Let me get that Warski slide.
Dude, it just switched up on me.
5, 6, 8,
Uh-huh.
4, 3.
Ring the triangle bell.
Me,
Come
bro.
on. Oh,
Know me 'cause I'm cold.
1,000.
Fucking ass.
327.
Bro.
Bye-bye.
Dude, oh my fucking God. I'm fucking done, dude.
27.
Who does he cuss out?
Yeah.
Who does he cuss out? Who's he blaming for this one?
Are you fucking kidding me right now, dude? What the fuck just happened?
He's got
to me, bro?
$1,000 right now. $2,700.
Fuck off, dude.
Oh, and he didn't. Oh, he took it at least. Okay. Okay, still going.
I'm cry right now, dude. You've got to be fucking kidding me, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you could have 3 times.
Paraplegic.
Dude.
I know my rules.
God, man, I can't imagine. But it goes to 0, obviously, as you might expect.
So bad. I feel like,
Here we go.
wow, dude. Fuck
So
you,
usually he
man.
blames somebody in chat or
Yeah.
streaming. So he blames somebody. Does he have
Never-
a crash out?
Never blames
Sucks
himself.
so
Let's
bad. I
see.
feel like shit, dude.
Who's been asking about me?
Look at this. Now I get an instant loss, dude.
Yeah, I'm right
I'm
there.
done, dude. I'm fucking done, bro.
Right there. Queen Bee,
my
if I
God.
shift.
Definitely not. Yeah, right, dude.
Anyways, you get the point.
Degrading.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can even hear it.
You fucking sack of dog shit.
Uh-oh, who?
If not, then why bother? Show no mercy.
Like, I wonder how these sites operate, too. Like, do they make sure you never get to 0? You know what I mean? I wonder. Like, give him a
It's
win.
tough.
Give him a win,
Some of them sponsor him, and you wonder they might have a handler watching. They do give him, startup fund to
Yeah.
begin and shit like that. So
I don't know.
like
It's
for
not
the average person, it's definitely rigged, to a point. But like
Yeah.
for their sponsored people, I think it's even more rigged.
Yeah, if
keep
they
the
know
show
you're
going.
if they know you're watching, yeah, they could study individual people's patterns if they wanted to, right?
But they can have AI doing it. in
yeah, I
real
know.
time.
Like, give them
Slash
the
bots.
the perfect amount of hits, But anyways, obviously, yes, I agree though. Like someone said, that money until it's out of your bank account, it does not exist. That's how you should treat it. If you really want the money to exist, take it out of this gambling site and put it in your bank account, and then that'll count. That means it's real money. Okay,
You
back
watch-
to.
Oh,
Go ahead,
no, I
please.
see. You can see videos of people who win big at casinos and they don't want to pay them out or make it a real big hassle.
Yeah, but online, they give you the option. I mean, sometimes they make it a bitch, but anyways, this is TJ Gamebox posted this, and this is one of my favorite things as well. So I'm just gonna play it, even though it's not the apropos of nothing. Casey Kasem, what a legend, though, right?
To our long distance dedication. And this one is about kids and
Watch
pets
this.
and a situation that we can all understand, whether we have kids or pets or neither. It's from a man in Cincinnati, Ohio. And here's what he writes. Dear Casey, this may seem to be a strange dedication request, but I'm quite sincere, and it'll mean a lot if you play it.
Okay, cool.
Recently, there was a death in our family.
Oh, no.
He was a little dog named Snuggles, but he was most certainly a part of... Let's start again. I'm coming out of the record. Play the record, okay? Please.
Fuck it, we'll be live.
See, when you come out of those up-tempo goddamn numbers, man, it's impossible to make those transitions. And then you got to go into somebody dying. They do this to me all the time. I don't know what the hell they do it for, but goddamn it, if we can't come out of a slow record, I don't understand it. Is Don on the phone?
What a bitch.
Don over there. Get Don.
Don. Come on, man. You're reading radio hits. Come on, brother. It's not that serious. But I get it. The point, though, right? You get the point. It's like, come on.
Okay, I want a goddamn concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a fucking up-tempo record every time I do a goddamn death dedication.
Yeah.
Shoutouts, death dedications, by the way.
Now, make it, and I
Yeah.
also want to know what happened to the pictures I was supposed to see this week. Because last goddamn time, I want somebody to use his fucking brain to not come out of a goddamn record that
Come on, man.
that's up tempo, and I got to talk about a fucking dog dying. This is fucking ponderous, man.
Oh my god.
I mean, he cares about his job. He loves his craft. Let's go. Shout outs to Casey Kasem. What a voice. So, is Don on the phone? Don! Getting his manager, That's got to be a fucking tough job, being a manager of those dudes that think the universe revolves around them, Get Don on the phone!
I'm curious if he had if he was drafted or served in the military in World War II or careers. Yeah, he was
Ooh.
drafted and sent to Korea because I was like, that sounds very familiar.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yep.
You also have served, sir? Merchant?
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yes,
Learning
US
new
Army.
lore.
5
Interesting.
years.
Cool. How was
No
the
combat, nothing crazy.
How was the initiation process for you? I always wanted to ask someone, like, 'cause they make it sound hard as shit. But I mean, what shape were you when you went in there? Was it hard as you expected? How was that?
So I went in when I was older. All right.
Okay.
So it was already rough.
Yeah.
But I went in pretty top, and I had a very good idea of what I was getting myself into.
Okay.
And then I would argue that I had one of the last of the better basic trainings before they started watering it all down.
Oh, okay.
Shark Week. So you ever hear about Shark Attack? Your first day, Shark.
What's that?
Yeah. Oh, that's where you're getting right off the bus, and as soon as the bus pull up and they come in and they're yelling at you, get the fuck off the bus in like 5 seconds now. You run out with your bags, and they're grabbing your bags and throwing them.
Oh shit!
And yeah. So it's basically simulating a battlefield, but instead of bullets, it's words coming out of these drill sergeants.
Now, do you know that's coming, so you kind of can prepare mentally, or does it surprise you?
I definitely knew. Yeah. Oh, it was great, dude. I jumped over this fat kid that passed out. There's like scrawny kids who couldn't carry their bags, and like 3 drills are surrounding them. And I was like, I'm just running by with my shit, and I'm like, this is like in hell, and it's a bunch of demons surrounding a fucking dude. Just
Jesus, I'm not built for that, man. I thank you for your service, because that's not me, man. I'm running backwards the other way. All right, I'm learning the other way.
I'm already seeing in chat. Reception sucks. The reception is the worst. That's like your first week when you arrive before you get to basic, and that's where you go. It's just all the paperwork, the medical, the pictures, the shots, the da. And it's all just sitting and standing in lines, and
okay,
that's miserable. I would do all of basic training again over 1 week of reception.
Jesus.
That's how miserable that is.
How tough do I sound now bitching about spin class?
You can adapt. Dig deep, baby.
Yeah, definitely. I'm also tough. I did spin class, guys. Don't forget that.
I'm
a
not
spin class
cardio fan.
I'm a spin class veteran, guys. Don't forget it.
I got pneumonia at the end of that shit, too.
Holy shit. Maybe we got to get you in the summer for an interview series. I want to hear about your experience, man. That's interesting to me, that stuff,
I got
man.
Some fun
That's a different world, man. So on a very similar serious note, shout-outs to Detractor Jackson, who put together the song My Dick is Bent, slightly to the left. And this is... yeah, the Sega CD. So Detraction Jackson had the great idea to just take out the music so we can hear the vocal stylings here. Let's get a minute of this.
All right, here we go. World premiere of our NXS video. My dick is bent. Here it comes. My dick curves to the left, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Every day. It goes around my leg, yes.
And you
like a rope.
You can see how not funny it is. I think that's what really accentuates here.
Yes,
I mean, it wasn't before.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's like taking the laugh track out of Friends.
Do several repetitions around my left leg.
Most of the labored breathing.
Breathing. The left.
Here's the chorus.
My dick is bent. It's hard to piss in the toilet, yeah. Late at night when I'm stroking my cock and this black guy is murdering this white guy. I look
Did we need to say that part, or
in your eye, and then
no,
it's
there was
observational humor. See, you don't have the visual on the screen, and because now we know exactly what's happening. So you should be thanking him.
There was a black guy on screen. I guess you have to point that out, right? That's DSP's
I don't know if he was murdering anyone.
Well, Philip thinks they're all halfway there, in his mind.
Yeah, right.
They're halfway to committing a crime anytime they're on screen. You've seen him with the backpack, right? Because
runs into him.
Yeah.
Takes them both out. Boom.
Boom. Golden Domer's in the house. As Theo Theory, DSP traveled to meet with Keem. Now, that is a Theo theory. What is your theory on that? The 2 days off, Merchant? Are you jumping on the bandwagon of maybe just a DMV trip? What do you think? Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's a toss-up between trying to take care of real ID business and or just regular old whatever background medical odd stuff that's going on with Cat.
Yeah.
I was holding out that if he took more days off, I'm sick or whatever the fuck, then I'm like, oh, he's in Connecticut.
Yeah. Like if he definitely took another day off, that would be my thought too. But yeah, just the 2 days off and the nice haircut, which definitely is looking good. I agree. Basino says best crash out is Winnebago, man. You are right about that, and that's worth a play, actually. But as I bring that up, Tricorder Transmission says this is him. He's the guy behind Detraction Jackson, who says, thanks, AL team, been having a blast coming up with the Isolation Project. A lot more stuff coming soon along with isolated racism compilations. And look, I have that pulled up now, sir. I have that pulled up now. So let's watch this first. And this is very funny. So I put this link in. Remember I did the DSP I don't see color series, and I did the Asian one for that. This is basically this just condensed down. So it's all his Asian comments in one place. Listen to this. It's wild.
Wow. Chinese or something. Hey, you want some chicken chow mein? Maybe I distract him. Oh, doesn't that just look so delicious? A restaurant with these. Oh, it looks like fucking vomit on a plate, dude. Oh,
yes.
That's what they eat over there?
Definitely.
Oh, verba unit advanced.
Okay.
I do the English language.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, as part of my time, me and the merchant family, we lived in Korea for 2+ years. And visited Japan several times.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Did you choose to go to
ask you questions and stuff?
Yeah. Did you choose to go there? Was kind of like you got to go there? Could you like have a say into where you went, or?
Well, they give you the illusion of that.
Okay.
Yeah,
but then they kind of
processing. Go ahead, name 3 overseas and 3 stateside that you would love to go to. It's always about their needs. But as soon as my sucker ass said Japan, Korea, they're like, yes, you can go to Korea.
Okay.
Definitely. But half my graduating class went to Korea. So I think I was going no matter fucking what.
Oh, they needed you over there.
That's kind of an anomaly that almost my whole ass class went over there.
Okay. Gotcha.
Brought to you. Hello.
Very funny, too.
Chicky Chang Wang.
Oh. Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
You motherfucker.
Funny.
You want Chicky Chang? I give you Chicky Chang. It's 100 identical Chinese.
You get the point. It kind of gets grating after a while, but you get the point. And the Detraction Jackson is doing a good service here with these. There's part 2 as well. That's just volume 1.
We keep ourselves busy with work seeing the Taika Huma Kamakama Jibadaman. You know what?
Oh,
that's thrilling. I don't want to hear about some.
Appreciate that.
Thrilling. Jason Inkthagol King. What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
What kind of a name is that? Oh, fuck me. You know what? That's thrilling. I don't want to hear about some fucking Japanese soldier's last wish to his daughter or whatever.
Yeah, definitely. Who wants to hear that? Okay, on a lighter note, let's go to Winnebago, man. I think that's the change of pace we need right now, actually, because it does wear on you, man. It does wear on you.
It's the drunkenness that I really appreciate, and the absolute despotic pool of ignorance that it all comes from.
Yep.
Okay, grown man just acting like a 14-year-old.
And it's not. I mean, again, I think if the comedy can kind of cure all these ills, I think there's a space for comedy with racism. Absolutely, if you're funny. But unfortunately, DSP doesn't have any of that. Not 1% of that. It's just saying stuff like Chicky Chang Wang. That's the joke. That's the beginning and end of the joke. You know what I mean? So that's why it's
pork fried rice. I remember he said that for like years. Just pork fried rice. It's not what?
Sad.
What's
there's
the
interview.
Joke?
It's not there, But it was really hot that day. And he kept messing up the script and got mad at himself. He apologized to the crew. Okay, well let's hear Seawook Dev giving us the lore here. Let's go.
The Winnebago Concepts and Engineering Departments have developed a multifunctional bathroom. Privacy, I don't know what the fuck I'm reading. I wonder what the fuck the real dialogue is. What the fuck is this thing? All of the windshield, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. What the fuck did I say? That didn't sound for shit, did it? Trying to give these guys everything they can get. I mean, that's it. Fuck it. You know what the fuck I'm saying? We suppose we open...
What was that?
Gotta do it again, right now.
Perfect time.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. 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 Oh, fuck. Shit. Tony, do me a favor, will you please? Will you do me a kindness? Yeah.
I think I want to be walking in and out if you're going to fuck up and I got to come back.
I don't make any difference to me at this juncture. Thank you very much. I appreciate
Thanks, Tony.
that, Tony. Don't slam the fucking door.
Ooh.
No more.
This Winnebago looks hype, though. You're right, Forlorna. This looks hype. I never had one.
They don't make them like they used to.
Yeah. All lots of people have around here. I never had one, though. Let's look hype, though. I mean,
I'm still a simp for wood paneling.
Oh, obviously. Who isn't? Who isn't? My last place I lived in Japan had all wood paneling all over the walls. It was a masterpiece.
Nice.
Built in the 80s. Had the bugs to prove it. Oh, it was a great place.
We Airbnb'd all over whenever we went.
Oh, nice. Slatteran says, Turkey Tom's Bossman video, is there a DSP reference? All right, I'm down for checking. Hang on. So I will check that, Slatteran. 1 second. But let's get to the...
He said he was done milking him for sus.
Uh-huh. You're right about that. You're right about that. He did say he was done. Turkey Tom Bossman vid, and this video somehow was like 4 hours long or something. I still haven't watched it. But I'll play that in a second. This is from yesterday, though, and I have not seen this yet. Did you see this, Merchant, about his calling his donors mentally disabled or something? This is from yesterday.
Negative. I've been checked out last couple days. I've been very busy and social.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. It's been kind of boring times for the last couple weeks, to be fair. But yesterday we got a gem, maybe. So let's go. From Memology 101.
Situation where I'm in dire financial straits, and if this stands, where I'm going to be making half as less money on YouTube as I ever did before, starting now,
this shit's so
I'm
sad.
gonna lose my house.
Yeah.
All my shit reclaimed. You know, credit card bills are gonna.
You got more money if it was edited like this.
Declare bankruptcy.
It was hype.
I'm gonna lose everything.
Much more interesting. This is before he went to Connecticut to get married, by the way. So there we go.
Which he didn't use any of that money. Idiots.
No.
And as for people spamming over on Kick, I will be very matter of fact and very transparent. All right? On Kick, we know all the drama and stuff that's happened over the months. Okay? We know this. And I'm appreciative of everyone who watches me on Kick every day. But there is definitely a toxic troll element on Kick. People who think that they can say or do whatever they want, despite the rules, despite the fact that I've already
yeah, you just figured that out, sir.
Already reprimanded them for their behavior.
What's happening?
And they're not going to get away with it. They're acting like it's a good old boys club. Oh, well, I've been here since the beginning, so that means I could just sit here and say toxic things about everyone, right?
Yeah.
So this morning...
Speaking of which, in Kick Chat right now, I see someone just said... also, you laughing at the joke of my wife looking like Piper Niven was not cool, even if it wasn't intentional. I'm not trying to cause problems, but next time I'm going to say something and it's going to be uncomfortable. I have more than enough shit going on, and you know that. Basically, someone just copied and pasted the DMs in Kick Chat.
Yes, it's perfect. And you notice the hyperfixation going on right now with the collar and the shirt?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Or am I the hyperfixated one for noticing this?
Reverse card on you. You've activated my trap card. Maybe it is you that I hyperfixated. Dude, Philip said this really. Even if it wasn't intentional, what does that mean? He just randomly said it looks like cat? Is that what Philip was insinuating there? Why do you think he's making that joke? It seems pretty intentional. What?
Well, you know, he gets lost in his rhetoric.
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on. What is that?
I know. He's preloading excuses for the guy to use that as an out. He also, sorry, Phil, I didn't mean it. I got caught up in my rhetoric.
Oh, yeah, you know what? He's probably said that behind the scenes before. Like, oh, sorry, Phil, that wasn't intentional. And, okay, it's okay, dude. Yeah, I bet you're right. Another message from this gentleman says, hey, so things are really fucked. I think I have to put my rabbit down tomorrow. We've been syringe feeding him all week, and he's about to die. I've been doing this all the while behind the scenes. That's a Kick Chat message, so there we go. The person is Master Plan Dead Rabbit Man.
Sounds like a good old boy.
Yeah, he is a good old boy.
Two particular people literally made bad jokes, saying things such as, all of Phil's supporters are just on government money, and they're waiting for their government checks to come in so that they can support him, and, you know. That's completely unacceptable. It's not even a meme. It's outright insulting. Okay. These two particular people have never contributed whatsoever to my.
So you're saying if they did, it'd be okay? Is that what he's insinuating?
They contributed absolutely nothing.
They're in the streams every day saying toxic shit like that, but have never actually contributed at all.
It's gross. It's for this. And this is what it's become.
So not only is it a violation of the rules, but it's hypocritical.
Yeah.
Put some dollar signs on it.
Then it's
I'm
fine.
a whore.
Yeah, then
I'm
it's totally
a fucking
fine.
slut.
You fucking slut.
Critical as well. They're not coming back. I don't care. And if you are of the mentality that you think that you can say and do whatever you want,
I know. I'm pretty sure they're coming back. You probably already banned them again.
Insult regulars, insult supporters, and get away with it. You're wrong. Sorry.
Wait, what happened to it being one guy in a Discord talking to himself and running the bot army? What happened to that?
Good point. I think it's kind of changed, actually. Yeah, he's changed his story on this.
If you act like
Philip is not even in chat yet, so there. Oh no, he did actually. Just good morning, all. Setting up now.
Oh my God, I forgot we were going to watch him live.
Someone said, bank holiday Monday in the UK. We are all off, work and free. Oh, really? Didn't know that about the UK. All right.
An asshole. You'll be
I hope he asks.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's going to say something.
What is a bank holiday?
Apparently there's a bank holiday in the UK, okay? If you don't know, that's the United Kingdom.
Like the asshole you are, and you will appropriately be moderated. If you have issue with that, fuck you. I don't care.
Look at this.
Get out of my chat.
Oh my God.
Fuck you.
So that's that. Enough of the drama. I just wanted to get that out of the way because people were spamming the kick chat. And, you know, it is what it is. If they continue to spam and they find themselves banned, no one's going to care. There won't be a sympathetic ear for them to cry on.
Okay.
If they don't do anything but sit there and do memes and do toxic stuff every day, and I put up with it to some extent.
Yes, you
I
do.
try to be, you know, a reasonable guy. I don't want to be someone who is...
I just random gaming shit. I just really random. Did he say ear to cry on? Hold on. Ludic World Order said he said ear to cry on. Hold on.
There won't be a sympathetic ear. You know, it is what it is. If they continue to spam and they find themselves banned, no one's going to care. There won't be a sympathetic ear for them to cry on.
Yeah.
Sympathetic ear for them to cry on.
Yeah, cry on my ear.
They don't do anything but sit there and do memes and do toxic stuff every day. And I put up with it to some extent.
Yeah.
I try to be,
memes.
you know, a reasonable guy.
I love memes.
I don't want to be someone who is throwing the ban hammer around all the time. I don't want to be have people think that, when you go to Phil's streams, there's way too much moderation. In fact, it's the control opposite.
It's like Sal saying, I don't want to kill people.
On my streams or in my chat.
Oh, okay. Philip, of course, already seeing the dollar signs about the UK day off in his chat in real time. He says, cool, maybe some extra viewers for Blueprints then. Yeah, definitely. Such a hype game right now. Interesting podcast today. We have some game news to cover. Oh, I didn't even check the news today. Who knows what the fuck that is?
Me neither. Might be the last 3 days. Yeah, I know.
Real moderation.
Yeah, look at the body count.
Yeah.
Come in and make these fake accounts every day that are incredibly insulting names or doxing, which there's literally 50 of these a day. There's some no-life person who goes on Kick and makes like 50 accounts a day that are all
doing
awful.
A meme? He's doing
so
a meme.
The mods and I take care of them when we see them. They don't ever talk. They just show up and then we ban them before they even have a chance to try to, you know, be toxic. But outside of that, very little moderation happens.
Right.
Despite what idiots say.
What else can happen besides banning?
Despite idiots like Turkey Tom did in the documentary. Remember that graph he showed? That was
what other moderation can happen other than banning?
Like what? Timing people out?
It down in sub-only mode?
It's like, come on.
Relax in that, and now you complain sometimes. Why do you let the
she can go to?
I know, yeah.
Back it out of hand. You know, this is your business, and you should be making sure that it's a place that everyone can chat and feel safe. And you're right. I
feel safe.
And there's not much I can do because I don't want to be a guy who sits around micromanaging everything and moderating constantly. I'd rather make content. I'd rather hang out with you guys and have a good time and play games than sit here and say, moderate.
That's what he does.
It's not worth my time, right?
Okay.
Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit. Your toxic shit is not.
Look, it's DSP on the left as well. Look at that. It's DSP on the left. Nice.
He's everywhere.
But if people are going to be
and
toxic
everybody always
like this,
talks like him,
right? If they're going to be stupid, if they're going to be insulting, if they're going to be jerks, and if they're going to outright break the rules and insult others like they're doing, they're not going to be in the chat. Okay,
all right, we'll see about that.
Someone took $2 says, do you think Kick might not be contributing to the positive environment you want your streams to be? No, that's not true.
Yes, it is true.
I want you to understand something. It's never everyone. That's a gross misgeneralization. Okay. It's very simple.
Oh.
When I started streaming on Kick,
Does that apply to
we
us?
all know that the reason that I even gave Kick a chance or started streaming on Kick was because I was essentially egged on to do so by the Kino Casino. And
You're saying that's a negative? They try to get you extra money. Oh, God,
his fans asked him to do that for like a year leading up to that.
Okay.
I was skeptical about doing anything on Kick. I didn't really understand it at the time. But once I started looking into Kick and realizing, it's pretty much just like Twitch, all right, that's when I started streaming there. And initially, the crowd that we had on Kick was very casino-oriented. It was regulars of Kino Casino who started watching me on Kick. And not only did they follow, but they started subbing and gifting subs and supporting that way, right?
Yes.
Now, a lot has changed since then. And a lot of the people who still watch me daily on Kick are kind of holdovers. They're still fans of the casino.
You liar, you.
I'm good at lying.
They're still fans of the casino.
But also, they like to stick around here to keep an eye on things. Some of them positively as real fans, and some of them...
Oscaros, big ups. Mischaracterization is the correct word. Misgeneralization is made up word. There we go. PWAP again.
Toxically and negatively. And I don't, to be honest, I don't really care why you're watching as long as you're abiding by the same rules as everybody else. We have rules that say you cannot insult the other viewers. Right. You cannot be using toxic negative memes from detractors. These are rules that have always been in place. They're clear-cut, they're clearly defined, and everyone can see them and everyone has to abide by them. No one is immune to the rules because this is how you maintain a positive community. If I just let anyone say and do whatever they want, we'll have people at each other's throats, constantly attacking each other, trolling nonsense. It won't be a safe environment and people won't like the streams. So I have put up with the holdovers and tried to be nice to them, despite the fact that
the holdovers.
I know they're probably not my biggest fans. They're more fans of the casino.
Yeah, you think?
They still come up to my streams, they watch, and I appreciate that they're here. The engagement helps. It does, okay? I cannot allow people to directly insult others. I cannot allow people to directly...
Yeah, go ahead.
You pointed it out before there, but he slipped it in there. The engagement helps. So this is how he's trying to mind trick the trolls into stop doing this by trying to make you think that you're actually helping him with your trolling.
Yeah, I mean, I think he kind of knows that, especially because they started getting paid, though, right? Because like he is getting paid based on how many people are there. So he kind of doesn't want to get them all out of there, right, at this point. He's kind of scared of that. So he's trying to skirt the line here about, hey, I want you to be around, but, you know.
So all this dumb shit is for.
Yeah.
Pass along these toxic memes. You honestly, I mean, let's be honest here.
Whoa, Echo the Dolphins getting remastered? Awesome.
Let's go.
Is that true? That's one of those games where I couldn't get past like the second level. I didn't care though. I'm swimming around, having fun. Who cares? Is there a point to the game?
I don't know how to describe such peaceful anxiety.
Yes, that's a beautiful game. That's a game like they got the vibe. It's a very unique vibe, right? It's pretty cool if that's true. But my cousin got arrested for shoplifting. Echo the Dolphin. Oh, who among us hasn't?
Old school.
I think that the vast majority of people who support my content are people on government pay. What are you even talking about?
What do you think?
Are you implying that there are disabled people?
Government pay. Government pay.
Wow, that's a nice thing to say, right? Wow, that's really... And first off, even if some of them are, that's not my business, that's not your business, that's no one's business.
Okay.
If they like someone's content, they're
even if they are
able to support whoever they want, however they want, and it's not your place to criticize, and it's not your place to try to deride or make fun of that. You're a sick individual and an online fucking bully. And the truth is, if we all looked at you, we'd probably laugh at you harder than you laugh at anyone else on the internet because you're probably a bigger loser. But no one...
Then who? The people with government money? Oh, then who, Philip? Then your fans? Nice. You're probably even a bigger loser.
Low bar to crawl over, boss.
Yeah.
Does that? Instead, losers group together on the internet to try to bully others. And it's just not allowed in my content. It never has been, and it never will be. If you want to sit here and try to insult others, you're going to be gone. Sorry, that's just the way that it works at a place where it's not chaos and it's not complete toxicity and online bullying. Maybe you're used to that environment from places like, casino and other places, but that's not what I
specifically that one. Got it. Okay.
In my business and on my streams, okay? Just because I'm Dark Side Phil doesn't mean I get to ignore fucking facts that the characters in this game are going through what I go through on a daily fucking basis. Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
that's correct. King Ferb says, imagine if in real life someone
he's not angry anymore.
Tried to make fun of someone who was disabled in front of other people. Exactly. What would happen? You'd be called out, and probably someone would beat your ass.
Okay.
But you do it online because you're a pussy. You understand?
Oh, yeah.
Dan, you're a coward. You're a wimp.
Yeah.
You have a little dick. And that's why you act like that.
Hey.
Oh, my God.
The size of my penis has nothing to do with this. And I'm interested in how you got that information.
Shit, I'm at least one receipt big.
Yeah, damn. Come on.
So I'm not going to...
You have no proof of that, sir.
To protect people who act like that in my chat. In fact, I'll be the one to put my foot to your fucking ass and beat your ass for it. Okay?
When? Where? How?
Okay. Whoa. Hold on. Let me hear that again.
That in my chat. That's
you
why
bring
you
up
act
a picture
like that
of Jaha.
online. So
yeah. You saw what happened when he was faced with Jaha.
Not going to
tears, literal tears, without any fight happening.
Protect people who act like that in my chat. In fact, I'll be the one to put my foot to your fucking ass and beat your ass for it.
Where?
Okay.
When and where?
Deal with it. And if you don't like it, fuck you, because I don't like online bullies. What's going on, Jade? May the 4th be with you as well. Do you like the lightsaber battle going on?
Oh, God. Please.
Lightsaber. Hey, what's up, Jade? You like my lightsaber RGBs?
The transition is rough. Oh, God.
Are all your memberships on my channel still good? Huh, Jade?
Foot to your fucking ass and beat your ass for it. Okay?
Oh, God.
Deal with it. And if you don't like it, fuck you, because I don't like online bullies. What's going on, Jade? May the 4th be with you as well. Do you like the lightsaber battle going on behind me? Yes. So, folks, let us now. And by the way, it's hilarious because now all those LARPer accounts on Kick are exposing themselves.
Funny. Yeah, what does that mean?
Which is hilarious. Now they're all angry because someone actually stepped to their online bullying and showed that they're pussies. So now they're...
So now what? What are you going to do now? Oh, kick their ass? Oh, God. Look, Kick Chat now is revolting right now. Let me show you a screenshot of this.
And we're coming back.
Look, it's on fire right now with the frogs. What did Philip call these again? I can't remember. I heard it yesterday. Atlas told me. It was like fire frogs or something like that. Something stupider than fire frogs. Yeah, Pepe smoking. Yeah, Pepe smoking. Smoking Pepes. Yeah. They're on fire right now. For what, though? Let me see.
They're fired up.
I can't see anything of notes. Yeah, I'll give you the ban list after this. We're almost done this video, though, and then he's going to go live, so.
They're all upset. Oh, fuck you.
Whoa,
you're all sissies, don't you get it? Literally every one of you is a miserable coward.
Oh.
People don't sit online and bully others unless they're pussies.
What do they do then?
It's that simple.
Right.
If you have a life, if you have positivity, if you have confidence in yourself, you don't sit around bullying others all day.
What do? You
go do positive things for yourself. It's only those who are the lowest of the low.
Oh, yeah.
The dregs,
the
leeches, the wretches, the bottom of the barrel, who have to sit there and look at others and basically make fun of them. Or else you're too busy with your own positive life. You don't give a fuck what other people are saying or doing. But again, you don't understand that because you are the losers here. Not me.
Not me. I'm not a loser. You are. Oh.
People who are sitting around being positive and enjoying the content. It's the dregs of society. See, I don't know about that. Jalen says call them incels. I don't know about that. I don't know anything about incel culture or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm married, idiot.
You better start learning about incel culture, brother, because you're living it.
So I don't want to go that far, because then you go
really
that far,
does.
and the next thing you know, that would be a Minecraft moment for me where I misstep and I extend too far and I say things and I insult people who I don't even know. So I'm definitely not saying that.
What?
That's a Minecraft moment.
Yes, the famous incels. I don't want to insult them.
The Minecraft moment. All right, here is the clip from Slatteran that said might be a DSP reference. Let's check it out. This is from Turkey Tom's Boss Man video.
The climbed up to almost $900.
Yeah! Oh my God! Woo! Who believed in the climb? Give yourself a pat on the mother back.
At this point, the rats were already trembling, in fear of the crack-addled behemoth of Central Virginia turning his life around. Seconds later, he went up to $1 grand, and then to nearly $1,300. As the rate of deaths by heart attack in rodents went up precipitously. 3 minutes into his Kino Carnage, Austin decided to go big or go home.
Oh, if that's it, no. Kino Carnage, no. Right, I don't think so, Slatteran, if that's it. I'll keep going, though, if he means more
raised his bet amount to a whopping $150.
Dude, we're gonna go for the Hail Mary. Everybody, please wish me luck. Hail
Okay,
Mary
we'll keep
150. Oh my God. Hail Mary. Oh, touchdown.
At this point, pest control services worldwide were being ran out of business due to rats acking themselves en masse. Feeling the heat, Austin decided to double down.
That's what you mean?
God. Oh my God. Oh.
Acking themselves? No, I think acking in this case means like kind of killing yourself, right? In this situation. Am I reading this wrong, though, Merchant?
Never heard it used like that, but that's more the implication I got.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it's. I would say no, but not definitely worth checking out, though. I would say no. Big up Joshua Clan, who says DSP has been so boring that I've been jumping into the Ethan Ralph sector. Careful, brother.
Oh.
Phil might be a loner scammer, but at least he never beat his horse. That's true. But oh yeah, that's.
Oh, you don't know that.
Because
she's changed a lot, brother. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Yep.
And
So-
not all abuse is physical.
That's true, too. That is very true, too. Philip just said, be right back, all. Then we begin starting shortly. It's 2:33 now, so we're 18 minutes late. Cool. Big
Remember when
Dogs
the stream started at like 11?
used to. Big Dog in the house says, me and a coworker went on a road trip, and I was trying to explain DSP to her, so we listened to his greatest hits, and she still thought it was a joke. She did not believe anyone would give him money. And I think that's everyone's take at first. Like, people give him money, but it's like, yeah, but explaining why, that takes the next step of understanding, right, about...
Want to show her a few dent videos?
You know what I mean? Yeah, because
when you show her the types, that might give you an idea. Oh.
And you got to remember the part how, like, if he just started, like, today, there would be no one following him. But they've picked up Philip throughout their life of being, like, younger people, you know, like, oh, this guy's cool. And he definitely, I want to support this cool guy when I get older. You got to remember all those reasons come into culmination with people still wailing out for him to this day. You know what I mean? So,
and he knew very well what he was doing, playing into the hype, bringing Minecraft back to attract certain types, including calling Papa Vera back out of retirement. And regardless of that, even, he always has this weird way of, like, every 3-5 years, he shifts up the content just enough where it attracts one or two, and even he knows all it takes is one or two dented individuals that have some deep pockets.
That's
ignore all the white noise.
Oh, Merchant's pinch quiet. Okay, I'll jack him up. I always would love to jack up Mr. Merchant. Hell yeah.
Jack
Circle
me
jerk.
up.
Hell
Jack
yeah.
me up.
There we go. Big ups Drew Bayou says no fun, Phil. That's what he wants it to have. That's what he wants his place to be, is no fun, because we got to ban all the funny names. You know what I mean? Big ups Drew Bayou. Let's get to some band names, shall we? I have some good ones here for us. This is from last night to this morning. Okay, that's the time segment we're dealing with here. Okay, when you hear me say how many names I'm going to say, you're going to be shocked.
Oh Lord.
Here we go. Master Plan, Dead Rabbit, and Mom was just banned this morning. You're not Italian, just greasy. Scams dents out of disability.
Are you saying government pay?
Yeah. Sad little beggar, stinky room.
Ugh. They smelly couch.
Faking cancer, cool and fun.
Dude, very nice. Very chill.
There's one for Lord Diaz here. Lord Diaz, the real king, banned by DSP Gaming Real. Hell yeah.
Oh man, he did that for PWR.
PWR wants fat cat. Real baddie. Oh, hell yeah.
I did not watch his relationship advice stream. Is he into BBWs? Is that what happened? Is that what came out?
Real baddie. All right. Dark Side Subaru guy. That's a bit of a lore trip there. Next up, DSP wants Mandingo to pipe cats. All right.
Good reference.
4 beggings and a funeral.
Ooh, that's a movie title. A play on a movie title I can't think of. 4 weddings and a funeral.
Yeah, 4 weddings and a funeral. Yeah. And that is it. Wow, what a list. That's just from last night and this morning, guys. Those, until DSP wants Mandingo to pipe cat, that's all this morning. That took place, guys, over a period of 1 single minute, and I will show you the proof because I wouldn't believe it if I just said that. Look there. 2:15 is the minutes of all of those. 11 seconds, 14 seconds, 19, 23, 27, 29. He is rapid fire.
Didn't he just say, I don't want to be that guy? I don't want to be sitting here. What was that fun motion you made?
Yeah, damn. He's going fast. Woo, he's fast. All right, so a lot of people are sending me some cool crash outs we could watch while we wait for DSP to start the stream, and I agree.
Jeez,
how about this one?
Sometime this century.
So here is one based on a... Oh, where is it? Oh,
I hate that intro, by the way. Why is it a video of him DX crotch chopping on a child's tablet?
Yeah, I don't know why he thought that was a good idea. The OG here,
or whatever that is.
This is the OG.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today.
It's true.
Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
Come on, man.
We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but now I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Come on, man.
Okay. How much bourbon he had before he came out?
Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play
So
us
there is words there, dumb fuck?
out.
To play us out.
Sting is going to do, it's a video, Sting video.
What is
for credits?
I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that
Like, how dumb is he, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you don't know what to play us out means? Come on.
Well, it's kind of like the narcissism here. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I think
struck
so.
where he's like, shit, I am wrong, but no, I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're right.
mean?
This is an incomplete
To
sentence.
end the show?
Yeah. You misspelled that. Oh, he's
right.
fun over. Let's hear it real quick.
Go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
5, 4, 3.
Struggling.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
I'll write it. What a genius. I'll write a sentence, dude.
Fucking thing sucks.
In
Relax,
5,
man.
4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
And you know what? That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, he did it good, but I mean, come on, what they said wasn't bad either. God damn. Take it away.
I don't know. He never got it out.
What does that mean? Will play us out. What does that fucking mean? Just relax, man. All right, here we go. We are started here. Fun over.
All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm DSP. This is the Level 1 podcast for Monday, the 5th of May, 2025, also known as Cinco de Mayo for those who celebrate the holiday. I hope that you're having a great day. Personally,
yeah, what is he doing?
It's Monday for me. It's not that big of a deal. I don't really do much for Cinco de Mayo. I'm not even eating Mexican today. Well, actually, technically I could. Because I think we might.
I'm not even eating Mexican today.
Well, technically the day's not over. I could.
Cat, turkey tacos.
I did just wake up.
Yeah. Cat, change of plans. Turkey burgers, change that to tacos real fast. No, not your taco. I won't eat that. Make turkey tacos.
Might have turkey tacos for dinner. Just thought of that.
Steak.
Just complete chance too. Like it's not like we planned it like that. Anyway, welcome to the show. How is everyone today? I hope that you're all doing well, and that you are ready for some fun today. We have a lot to talk about, okay?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And
well, try talking about
one thing I think should move this mic. It seems to be like its positioning is good for audio.
We missed the cold open, but no one cares, right? No one actually cares, do they?
I'm about to have a cringe seizure. He's going to fuck with the mic.
Right? So maybe I should move it back a little bit. It hasn't been exactly right since I played Call of Duty a couple days ago. Let's see if
so what were you doing the whole fucking time leading up to this, you piece of shit?
Why are you 40 minutes late, man? 40 minutes late?
That a little better, and then I could
guys, I gotta set up before the stream.
That's actually a little better.
I gotta set up for the streams, right? And yet he's on stream setting up.
Anyway, welcome to the
Dent. There we finished it. Dented super chat here. Hey Phil, not a huge fan, but just wanted to know. Or when or if you'll get around to playing Security Breach. What?
Show.
But did you see
I hope that you
all are doing
while
he thumbsed up?
Yeah, definitely.
So hideous.
Here we go. You love this. Ready?
That a little better. And then I could position it like this. Oh, that's actually a little better. Probably sounds just as good, right? Down 5 more days.
That later.
Oh wait, we got a new week. By the way, I gotta fix our thing here. That's our first 5. God damn it! Hold on, let me erase all these old ones. We did not get our full board last week, guys, but we are starting with a bang right here. We have our first one. Game. Shout outs to the Wolverine doll, who will be our celebrity guest.
Ton of thumbs up.
Yes.
Here I feel like those get like if there's 3 thumbs up, maybe that counts as a 1.
Oh, okay. Don't make it more complicated than it has to be.
Days to go. I told you this is a 5-day monstrous streaming week for me. Excuse me, 7-day monstrous streaming week for me.
Oh my God,
5 more to go. And Stovum has been going really good so far the first 2 days.
What?
Stovum has been going really good.
What does he say there? What is that?
5 more to go.
Swallowing the drip.
Stovum has been going really good so far the first 2 days.
Stubbins? Yeah.
With support, with momentum, everything. Yesterday was a great streaming day where we continued on with Clear Obscure Expedition 33 on the first stream. The game got even better. Plot advancement, great side content, still awesome combat, unlocking more and more. Everything's been great. I have 0 complaints about the game. I literally can't wait to play it. Okay. The thing is, we've got so many good games I'm juggling right now. I would say between Clear Obscure, Blueprints, and Oblivion Remastered, we've got 3 top-notch primo games that I'm juggling right now.
Does that count as a 3?
Good thing,
Chat, does that count as a 3?
No, that's an okay sign. You know that.
Come on. Right?
Was that 0?
That's the Holy Trinity.
Hold on, let's hear.
Prince and Oblivion Remastered. We've got 3 top-notch
3.
Is that 3 though? That is 3, isn't it? You're right. All right. Misery Merchant helping us get our goals here. Felt in the trolls. We got 3. 2 done in the first 2 minutes of the stream.
Primo games that I'm juggling right now, and that's a good thing, obviously, right? Obviously.
Great thing.
FYI.
No, please.
It can be tricky being a content creator right now. No. Because if I'm juggling all this stuff, I can't really play too much of anything at one given time. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, if I just play Clear Obscure, people will complain that it's too much of the same game and stop showing up and be angry that I'm not playing the other game. So I hope you understand that I am doing my absolute best to juggle everything.
That's why you have a schedule. That's ridiculous.
And we're going to have big progress in all of these games this week, okay? Regardless of the fact that I can't necessarily play them every single stream. But that's going well. Last night, we had a late night chill stream of Minecraft Java Edition, and I got to play with mods for the first time ever. We actually got the graphical mod, the shader mod working.
Literally only shaders. That's the only thing his mod does is add shaders to the game.
And we tried
For
two
Minecraft?
different
one single visual mod only
versions of the shader mod.
Okay.
One just basically added a whole bunch of lighting that wasn't present originally in the game.
Yeah.
The other made the game hyper realistic. It actually made realistic clouds in the sky. And it also made it so that there was actual realistic rippling water, which was just wild as hell. It blew me away. I was like, what the? So,
you're a child.
What a crazy
what is on his
day
screen?
yesterday of gameplay and fun. And we hit
Yeah, I think that's that Fall Gout. That's the Fall Gout thing. But I mean, just adding random gaming stuff.
our goals.
Oh my
We're currently
God.
at 47 out of 50 goals. Now, yesterday on this show,
Look at this one. Look at this. Just a microphone.
Glitch mic. You know what? That's actually very accurate. His shit be glitching all the time.
It's like a teenager's like, I'm edgy. Check this out. I'm a microphone. Hell yeah.
47
Blame it on the leg.
out of 50 goals.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday on this show, we actually set up the polls on which you guys are currently voting for viewers' choice.
I'll give you the polls.
Allow
there,
me
guys.
to
Hang
show
on.
you
If you wanna
how
vote.
those polls are set up. So if you want to
Making a
vote
custom
on the games for
cigarette.
viewers' choice, head right over here to the posts tab
I hate this.
on the DSP Gaming channel. And if you scroll down, you will see the two polls. As you can see, over 1,200 votes.
Yes, good. We got Lost Records to be number one. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
And he's willing to do it. He hasn't vetoed it.
Yes.
It's our poll number 2.
Because he's smart enough to know
1,100
that
votes
made him
on
money.
poll number 1. I'm not looking at them yet, but you still
Oh,
have
right.
a minimum.
Bitch, you're looking at it now.
So look, I'm showing you the totals. He's not. So Class of 09, I voted for is second place. Counter-Strike 2 is number 1, and then Lost Records Tape 2 is number 1 in the other poll. If you want to vote, here is the links in chat. Vote with your heart, of course.
You think he's not on his other channels voting on his own shit?
I mean, I don't think I think it's too much work for him. But Class of 09, by the way, guys, is literally a high school game. Like you're in high school, so it would be very funny if the two games are Class of 09 and Lost Records Tape 2. But that's just my pick.
No!
Vote with your heart, everybody.
24 hours to vote on what you'd like to see in the marathon. We're probably going to end up playing 4 games during the marathon. Typically, that makes sense because each
so we're
game
golden then already. Then we're definitely going to get in either way.
we play for
It's
about
like
an
an
hour.
8-hour
Some games we might
marathon. I
a little
play
more.
4
Some games
games.
we might play a little
What?
less. It all depends on how well received they are. And I like the variety because some of these games, for example, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Berserker Kazan, Truck Simulator, Mountain Blade 2. I don't even know what these games are.
He's saying all the games he doesn't want to get to win.
Maybe some of
I'm
these
a
would actually-
gamer. You have Google? You have Steam?
He's saying the games he wants to win here. He's trying to bring some the ones that are definitely losing.
They turn into full fun playthroughs,
I don't even know
right?
what they are.
But then we've got games like Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door that I've always wanted to play and never got around to.
How about Class of 09?
Counter-Strike 2
I
I've
thought
already played.
RPGs
Might
weren't
be
allowed on the fucking...
No, people like them now. So
fun to just jump into it again
my
like
God.
10 years
But
later
not
and see what
Rebirth.
it is.
Guys,
No.
that's
And
stupid.
of course, you all want to torture me with Lost Records Tape 2.
Yeah.
I played
Yeah,
Lost Records
torture
Tape
you.
1, and I found it to be the worst narrative-based game I ever played.
Awesome.
It was so incredibly boring, poorly paced, and nothing happened until the last half hour.
Sweet.
It really sucked. Maybe
Maybe
Tape
look
2
at a
is different.
maxi pad.
I don't know. I already have it because I bought the whole game.
Yeah,
And it is
Tape
out.
2's
It's been out for, like,
'Cause I'm an
weeks now.
idiot.
So I have no clue. I actually have not followed along at all. So that way, if I ever did get back to it, perhaps I would be surprised, pleasantly surprised. I mean, I doubt it,
Oh my God.
but I guess we'll see. Okay, so anyway, please vote. You have at least 24 hours left in order to vote.
So basically, Anonymous Fish Dasky is that the anti-dating sim. Well, here's how it's described on Steam. This is relive the high school experience where you play as the girl with unlimited social leverage.
That's him. The prettiest girl in school. Everybody loved him.
That's definitely
Laughed at
my
all his
experience. I think that's all of our
valedictorian?
experience at school, definitely.
Vote to determine what we will be playing during
I
that
knew my
marathon.
place.
Now, the way it works is simple.
Oh, please.
Well, the marathon is happening as soon as we hit 50 goals.
Okay.
We have 3 to go. We're at 47. All right. Each goal is $150 of revenue when it comes to
revenue,
super chats, memberships,
what's revenue?
gifted subs, and regular subs on Kick, and also tips. So if you support the streams today and we hit 50, we're doing the marathon tomorrow, which I think would be absolutely perfect. I think it would fit perfectly. Like I said,
quick 450 guys today.
Great because it's the
I feel
exact
like he's
middle
trying
of the
to
week.
trick us
So if we break up the week with the marathon tomorrow,
into thinking he
then
doesn't
that
want to
would
hit
mean
it
that
today,
Wednesday,
and then
Thursday,
next
Friday
week
can
we
be
go to
standard
Mayo.
regular streaming days. And that'd be great, right? I think so. That way the second half of the week is kind of like continuing on with everything that we want to do with all the games and the progress that we've been working on. Okay?
So great if you gave me money.
Please support the streams. Let's get that momentum going. Notably, on Kick, it is Monday.
Yeah.
And we've got an actual decent amount of gifted subs this week, which I'm happy about.
Okay.
It looks like we have almost 30.
He was ready to shit on him, and then he said, "Oh, hold on, it's not bad." The pasta maker
banned
said
just a couple of those fuckers.
We had a weird rant for Truck Sim yesterday. Okay. Is it worth checking out or no? The pasta maker.
Pretty gifted subs already. Actually, much better pacing than last week. So thank you for that. Anyone over on Kick who's been watching or supporting, I appreciate that. Let's get some support going. Let's get our first super chat, our first membership, our first tip, and our first sub. Let's get some shout outs and let's get some momentum going. If we hit a goal on this podcast,
then what?
That would be perfect. Because then we could focus on the game and try to figure out if we can get another goal for the game and maybe another one tonight for Indies night. And then we'll be doing the marathon tomorrow. I would like nothing more than to do the marathon tomorrow. I think that would be amazing.
So,
okay.
Hit the goal so I could focus on the game and then focus on hitting another
of which,
goal
our first
and then
contribution
another
did
one
come in.
tonight.
I received a $10 super chat from Lynn
Insanity.
Pines, who says, Phil, I'm not a huge fan, but I wanted to know when or if you'll ever get around to playing Security Breach or even the Help Wanted games. VR is not needed, just out of curiosity. So, Five Nights at Freddy's, correct? For those who don't know, 2 months ago, I did a Five Nights at Freddy's marathon event. I called it the Five Nights at Freddy's Torture-thon. And the reason I did is because up to that point, I had never actually played Five Nights at Freddy's seriously. Instead, I had just kind of razzed the games, said I don't understand why people like
That's
them.
what it was.
And once or twice I had played one of them during a marathon. Like during a Halloween marathon, once I played one. And then I think I had played 1 and 4, if I remember correctly. So since I had set the time to actually sink into Five Nights at Freddy's during a marathon, okay, I said this time around, I am going to give them a fair shot. Rather than sit here and crap on them insanely like I usually do, let's actually judge it at their own merits and see if they're any good. And after having played 1 through 4 during that marathon, I came to the conclusion that the games are entertaining and the games are fun for a certain audience looking for a certain kind of game, but absolutely the insane amount of overhyping that they have received over the years is unwarranted.
I really liked when Ken gave me a lot of money.
7,000 lore videos about game theories about it. It's ridiculous. And
Come back,
I
Ken.
really feel that
imagine people having fun with something.
What happens with certain game franchises is now, with the era of the online content creator, people who
Especially kids.
overemphasize or overexaggerate the value of a game for personal gain, like the streamers who say, oh, it's the scariest game ever. Oh, they scream every 5 seconds they're playing it. And then you got someone who insanely overanalyzes the game and creates a bunch of mumbo-jumbo nonsense around them.
Oh my God.
I can't believe it.
Let's
After
hear this
all
cope.
these years, man.
To create this weird culture. Now everyone wants to talk about the lore of a game that's made in someone's basement on Flash or something. You know what I'm saying?
On Flash? Yeah, Flash. Those Flash animations. Yeah, definitely, Grandpa. Let's get you
I
back
played
to bed,
FNAF
Grandpa.
in a browser.
Yeah.
You remember browser
in a really
Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah.
Weird time for gaming.
Played that on
All
my
right.
Facebook.
Anyway,
with my
I thought that
farm
the games actually were pretty
bill.
good. Okay.
Remember what was that? Newgrounds? Great, love that.
Just not as good as everyone had overhyped them to be. And so I said, hey, maybe in the future I would replay Five Nights 1 or Five Nights 4. Those were the 2 that I liked the best out of the first 4 games. I thought that 2 wasn't very good, to be honest. And the 3 was actually quite bad. And then 4, no, actually not 1 and 4, 1 and 5. That's right, I played all 5 because I get them confused. 4 was the one in the bedroom. 5 is the one, was it Sister Location? That's right. So I liked 1 and 5 the most out of all of them. And I said that maybe one day I would go back
one night
to play them because 1 I had almost
yeah, something like that.
Maybe like 2 of them.
so maybe I would
2
beat
nights.
1, and then 5 was interesting because the further you get in, there's lore and there's all this stuff going on.
Oh, so it's almost like it's interesting.
So I said maybe I would play them again.
Who cares
okay?
about the lore
So
from a
what
flash
Lim
game in a
Hines is
basement?
asking, would I ever play Security Breach or the Help Wanted games? So those, I believe, are ones even after Sister Location, correct? We're talking about like the most latest ones. I don't think I would play those unless I actually go back and play 1 and 5 again. Because what's the point of playing the later iterations if I haven't even beaten a single game yet? And I feel like people have told me that with 5, Sister Location, that's when the games got insanely lore heavy because they had become so virally popular because of YouTubers and the like.
Frank's Adventure
That's
4.
when like you need to know the
Yeah.
That's a blast from the past. Don't Google it.
story. If you don't know the story, you're kind of out of the loop on stuff that's going on. So,
well, maybe you
I
should
don't
watch
wanna
the
play,
lore
like,
videos.
6
Oh
or
my god, I
7
can't believe it, dude.
if I didn't finish 5.
This little
You see
weird
what I'm
catch
saying?
20.
So if I were to go back to
we've
Five
just-
Nights at Freddy's,
Catch
I probably
220. There you go.
Yeah, like I don't know the lore, but also the lore is very dumb, and people that spend time with it are stupid. So just remember that.
And it only happened because of certain people screaming like ninnies.
Yes. Big ups Matt Ice, who has a question for you. Let's see. Wanted to hear your take on this scenario. Tevin asked, if you would have walked into a hair salon and DSP's side fade cut is one of the display cuts to choose from as a haircut, would you punch the owner in the face before leaving, or do you just walk out?
I'd probably walk out, bro. I'd be like, ooh, that's what they doing here.
Yeah. Oh, this is a senior haircut to replace? This is not for me.
1 and 5, and then after that,
You got
maybe then I would
students
play
here,
the later
huh?
ones. I don't think
yeah.
I would go back to 2, 3, and 4. Quite honestly.
Oh, this is for the
I think
blind.
that 5 is where they hit that
Well, that's
stride.
nice.
There's a mix of story and it interests me. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Sip, 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 sip.
So, thank you for the first contribution of the stream.
Get out of here.
So we're at
Let's
$10
go.
now, guys.
Anything else?
Let's get some motivation
Come
and let's
on.
get some momentum going. Let's get our first
How
tip
about
of the
you
day.
deliver motivation?
Let's get our first
bitch?
sub over on Kick.
No, this is
and
it.
let's get our first membership on YouTube.
This is it. Come on.
And then let's get that momentum
Right.
going
Like he
so that we
threatened
can
us.
actually hit our
I'm not
goals.
gonna
In fact,
go away.
I'm just going to do it right up
I'm
front.
gonna stay here till you
Today,
give me money.
Since I want to hit 3 goals by the end of the stream, I'm just going to make those sub offers over on Kick early.
Limited time only.
These are getting closer and closer to being all the time, right? I mean, seriously.
So that it's known.
One time only.
For 10 gifted subs today on Kick, you will earn the VIP badge. For
Last
20
chance.
gifted subs on Kick, you will earn the OG badge. And then
Won't happen again.
this deal I made last night.
Yeah.
For 30 gifted subs on Kick,
Let's
you will
make
earn
a
a
deal.
second OG badge that you
Isn't
can
that a game
give to
show?
someone.
Yeah, it is. Cool
Okay.
show, too.
And I
my
just
God.
started
I think
that
this
last
dude
night.
was
I'm going to do it
raised in front
today
of the
because I
Home
want to hit
Shopping
3 goals
Network
by the end of today.
and,
I
like, game
want to
shows.
do the marathon tomorrow. It would fit in with everything that's going on schedule-wise and everything perfectly. All right.
Like
So
instead
let's
of
do it.
an
I'm going to
iPad,
actually
baby, you
type
know?
that and post it up
Yeah,
over
definitely.
there.
In terms of, just TV. Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. That's why he knows all those weird references.
Shopping network, man.
The pinned message I put is on his Kick chat right now. There it is. There you go, guys.
Terrible.
VIP plus 2 OG. You get 2, 1 for you and 1 for your friend. That's cool.
I can't even read that. I feel like I'm stroking out, man. Hell.
Hoskew says, Dissension, to be honest, he hated Five Nights at Freddy's so much that he killed a bunny. Oh,
is that
theory?
Oh, because he called off? Right.
Okay, here we go.
Maybe that's it. You're right.
And did the no bag stream?
Hoskew says, creating hype and support through reactions to the fan-liked game you're playing is detestable. Doing it through feigning, begging, guilting, that's business. Correct. Yes, Hoskew, you figured it out.
I'm going to pin that message.
That's
So
business.
that's going to be pinned over there.
Big ups,
And
Hoskew.
hopefully,
And Dissension.
hopefully, we'll be able to hit 3 goals today. I really hope so. Like I said, the marathon tomorrow would be absolutely perfect. It looks like the ghost got rotated. It doesn't look straight.
Are you hyper fixating?
That's Jin's.
Who rotated it? Look at
Yeah.
the suspicion.
That's Jin waddling around the office. You know,
I was going to
that.
say the crown didn't look straight, and then I saw like a side
Who
on
would
the
have
edge.
done
There
it?
we go.
I know. Who would have.
Did
It's
Cage
just-
do it?
Where did
Your
I get the
alter
Pac-Man
ego?
ghost? I just got it at a random store, but you can buy it online. In fact, if you look at any
I
of my
believe
recent
he said
videos,
it
Level
with
1
Target
Podcast
on
or Daily
clearance,
Raps,
and Cat bought
you
it
will
for
see
him because
in
he
the
didn't have
description
money.
of
Do you
the
remember that
video.
story?
I don't remember that story. That's some deep lore there. Okay.
I am positive it was the Judgy lamp that he said he was at Target and Cat bought it for him and
Look
was
at
on
Cat.
clearance.
Look at Cat buying stuff for him. Come on.
A product
Chat,
area.
back me up.
This is
If
something
it wasn't
new
this,
that
it
YouTube
was some
started
other
doing.
dumb thing he put
So
in
the
the
things
back.
that you see here, the Ghost,
Yeah,
the
chilling
microphone,
thing you do.
the Divum Pixu 64 frame, the Piranha Plant Lego, you
Buy
can
my
actually
Amazon
buy
link.
those using the affiliate links that are on those videos. And if you do, I make a little bit of affiliate revenue on it.
So you're shilling
Okay?
that.
So if you like,
So imagine if I
the
smelled
Ghost lamp,
colognes.
check out
Yes.
either yesterday's Level 1 podcast or Daily Wrap right here on the channel. Look at the links.
There we go. $30 from Target. Mr. Merchant is not wrong. $30, but he got on clearance, so
he
there we
said
go.
it was clearance, and mommy bought it for him because he was.
And if you
too
buy it
broke.
through there,
He
you help
didn't
me
have
out.
enough allowance.
The stuff they sell at Target, by the way, is definitely like, I'm a gamer style shit. You know what I'm saying?
my
like,
God, yes.
Truly level 1, but all right. Very cool stuff.
Okay? Cool.
So you are shilling. Great.
Because Cade was asking about the Ghost Lamp, saying, hey, where'd you get that Ghost Lamp? There you go.
Uh-huh.
They do have like
Okay.
sweet little like
So,
Nintendo Switch packages
good
for like
stuff.
kids, where you get the case and some other goodies.
Yeah, that's cool. But
Like,
yeah,
that kind
you
of
know,
stuff's alright.
the decoration shit is like, all right, man. You know,
So,
yeah.
what's
the stuff that if
Landfill.
you, real gamers don't want that level of stuff. You know, that kind of thing. You know, it's like
Yeah, you just buy the
the
choice
deal? What are we
Amiibos.
yeah.
doing today? What are we doing
Like all these
tomorrow and
links
the
I
rest of the
got.
week? Let's talk. So
Can we
today,
get extra small condoms on WPIG affiliate links? Dude, if I could get a condom sponsorship, I would take that so fast because I can make so much funny stuff with that. But yes, that would be pretty cool. WPIG condoms for sure. Extra small only.
hey, I'm
You
very
gotta find a porn brand that doesn't really understand what the show's about, so they'll be like, okay, sure. Your demographics mainly males in their 30s and whatever. Okay.
For the extra tight squeeze or something like that. We got to give it
Oh, detractor size.
for those that need a little extra squeeze or something like that. We'll get some taglines.
today's streams. First off, after this fun Level 1 podcast where we're going to be talking about a bunch of game news, it's the return of Blue Prince.
Okay, no one cares.
Okay?
And bye-bye.
With exploration, you
Bye-bye. Who cares?
there's been a group of people who have enjoyed Blue Prince.
Oh, now we're going to bitch about how support slowed down the one time you did the night stream. And now we're going to say how it's on the day stream now, so you got to support. That's all we're doing right here.
Prince have been watching it when it was a day stream and supporting it as a day stream, but they can't make it to the late streams. Notably, some people over in Europe. And I get that. In Europe, my late streams are like middle of the morning for you, right? I doubt that you're up at like 4 a.m.
that why you make
to watch
VODs?
Blue Prince live anyway, right?
Right?
You make VODs.
So, because of all that, we have seen
he
a
wants the
distinct
tips, though.
dropping of engagement,
Animal
viewership,
dropping?
and support for Blue
And
Prince.
support,
In fact,
yep.
the last time I played Blue Prince was the first time ever we did not hit the
Stroke.
support goal for it.
Oh, shit.
And that's
Oh my
disheartening and
God!
disappointing because I don't think it's representative of the game. In fact, the last stream, we had the best Blue Prince stream ever. We discovered a whole secret underground area under the mansion with all this stuff to explore, puzzles, lore, all this crazy stuff. It was super entertaining. But we had the fewest amount of people there for it and the least
Yeah.
amount of support for it. And I
That's going to happen today, too. We got 213 viewers.
was like, oh, man.
I'm about to jump out
So-
the window, bro. It's so sad.
Today, we are bringing back Blue Prince to the daytime stream. I hope this means we will have more people sticking around, engaging, and supporting with the game.
That will
I
not
hope
happen.
that means we hit the support goal today.
That
All
will,
right,
that
it's very
will probably
important
happen.
today because we want to do the marathon tomorrow. We have to hit our goals. Okay? So, Blueprints on the day stream. I'm excited. We're starting off the best run ever. Number one, I have a room outside of the mansion that gives me incredible.
No one cares. No one cares. No one cares.
That's awesome,
All
bro.
everything for this
helped you
next
build it?
run. So I am super excited for this run. Around, engage, and support with Blueprints is going to be a great stream today.
Okay. Really, no one cares. Go
now,
ahead.
tonight on my late stream, number 2.
Love the schedule.
Schedule
2.
1.
Hey, you got 2 fingers, brother. Go back.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
We never. Then we ran to find it good.
shit.
Wanted me to play it so badly. I played it during my birthday marathon a month ago.
Okay.
Gameplay elements were sound. Play. But I only played it for around 45 minutes of it. We never got around to it. So maybe we can
I gotta
actually
find it
focus
now.
on that for once.
You got a screenshot of
or
another 2. We can
another
just call
game
it.
that has come up. That
Oh, God.
It's for
Oh, there
some
it is.
people.
Yeah,
If
right
you
there.
don't like
I got it. I got
poker,
it.
you're probably not going to like
What a good
it,
sport.
right? But I think it's a great game. Number 2.
Did you see his right hand went up first and then he changed to the left?
Hold on, I'll check it. Hold on. Let's get how many fingers game. We're back. Here we go. We have 2. Okay, we are locked in with our 2. Oh shit! Hold on. There we go. Right here.
See, God bless King Jad for actually like even on 2X having to go through all of it to make sure he catches his bingo shit.
I know, that's insane. I can't do that. This is already too much for me. All right, we only need 0, 1, 4, and 6+ to finish our board for the week. That's
6+ is a tough one. I feel like that's the rarest of them all.
It is.
Because he even earlier he did a 0, but he didn't really make a 0 or anything with his hand.
Yeah.
A game that everyone a month ago was playing and talking about. Now it's like it never existed. Like you hear no one talking about it anymore. But people wanted me to play it so badly. I played it during my birthday marathon a month ago.
What?
And quite honestly, I thought
and now
it was
no one's talking about
Obviously,
it.
crappy graphics or whatever. But the gameplay elements were sound. I mean, it's kind of silly that you're a drug dealer, but it was entertaining. I did find it good. Okay. You know, good to play. But I only played it for around 45 minutes to an hour.
Be a plumber killing
then we ran out of
turtles.
time, and I teased over the month of April that we would maybe do a stream of it. We never got around to it. So maybe we can actually focus on that for once, okay? Or another game that has come up that I would be totally okay with, okay? During the nominations and the voting here for the Viewer's Choice Marathon, a game sadly slipped through the cracks. Apparently, there were 2 separate posts nominating it, but I didn't see the second one.
2.
Ah, okay. He didn't see. This is going to be Dave the Diver then.
It's called Dave the Diver. It's an indie game that has pixel graphics, but apparently has all kinds of different gameplay mechanics and interesting story.
Once again, 2 years
a lot of people
late
over the years have asked me if I would ever play it. And I kept saying, maybe we'll get around to it. We'll see. But we never did, right? So...
I never had a PC.
I would like to try one of those.
What was that? So,
it's when he has to reset his brain. See, you know how it is. He read the chat. He lost what he was going to say for a second. He had to recalibrate.
Mega Man randomly rotating. Okay.
But I'm not sure what. And I don't know if you guys have any idea.
That's not. I mean, Mega Man was never meant to be seen like this. You know what I mean?
Ugly.
It's weird. Yeah.
Ideas
like a Neanderthal.
of what I should do tonight here on the stream, or maybe we should just wait and then tonight see who shows up for the late stream and see what people want on the late stream.
Okay.
I'm down for any 3 of those. All right, any of them sound good, but
damn,
obviously I want people to show up and engage and support with that stream. Again, the idea here is to hit the goals. 3 goals today, so we can do the marathon tomorrow. All right?
450 today, guys.
Everyone in chat seems to be saying Dave the Diver. I was just told that Dave the Diver has Ichiban DLC. You mean Ichiban Kasuga from Like a Dragon is in it? Really?
That's not true, right? Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know how
no,
that could
Kieran
be true.
Ichiban. It's got a fucking beard sponsorship in there.
I know Dave the Diver is like really popular. Like tons of people have played it and like it, and I never got around to it.
It is true. Damn, nice.
Oh, that'll lure him in. That'll dunce lure him in. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll get in there.
All right.
Damn, just now done.
It seems like everyone is saying Dave the Diver. Seriously? All right, maybe we'll do that. We've always okay.
Move on.
What's a roguelite?
You know he's thinking,
there's a roguelike
am I being tricked
and a roguelite.
because they call me Dave?
A roguelike game entails that there's a game that when
this guy's making fun of him because he said roguelite, but he, it's really roguelike, and now he's kind of to pretend he said it correctly.
It seems like everyone is like really popular. Like a Dragon is in. Dave the Diver has Ichiban. Hopefully, everyone in chat seems to be saying Dave. And the idea here, that Dave the Diver has really got around to it. Everyone is saying Dave the Diver. Seriously?
All right.
Guys, he had spin class today. Give him a break.
Again, I'd be down for it. It's something completely unique and different that I never played before, that people have always asked for. So maybe now is the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Several years later, like everything else I do, I need your feedback. And then yes, here we go.
Roguelite is a thing? Come on. You guys are making up words now. I know roguelike, not roguelite. Let me check ChatGPT. She knows everything. Hold on. ChatGPT? I'll ask you. You guys are about to be felted real quick. Is roguelite a word, or is the chat really stupid and making up words? She'll get this. Hold on. Okay,
Draw me a picture of roguelite.
Well, there's a roguelike and a roguelite. A roguelike game entails that there's a game that when you do a run in it, It is a completely isolated run from other runs, meaning when you lose or die or end a run, it resets back to 0 and you start over. Okay? Usually, there's a random factor to it, an RNG factor to it that you cannot control. Okay? Which adds to the element of each run being completely unique and different from the last one that you've done. That's a roguelike. Okay? Now, a roguelite is a game that takes that element and usually mixes it up and challenges it in a little way. Like, for example, I would call Hades a roguelite because even though it has roguelike elements, there are things that you can permanently unlock and upgrade and have increased chances of happening. Like, same thing, like with Blueprints. I don't know if it's purely a roguelike. It's more like a roguelite because I now have the ability to have money every day and special rooms unlocked every day and things that are permanent unlocks. So, you know. But I don't know. I'm not a master of these or anything. They are growing on me. If you remember, my first roguelike ever was Returnal. And quite frankly, I didn't like it. But now I played a bunch of these like Hades, Blueprints. You know, I like these games now. They've actually grown on me to the point where I'm really...
All right. I'll take the L on this one. I'll take an L on this one. Rare L here shown. But I always show you. I never hide them. I never hide my L's.
With typical DSP fashion, while he's right, he is also totally wrong.
Yes. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, the chat... Here we go. They're talking to you now. So, yeah, the chat wasn't being stupid unless it said Rouge Light because I misspelled it. In which case, flame it hard. Yeah, I'll flame you guys. You bunch of flamers. You guys are flamers. That's what it says here. That's what I'm picking up.
Get burnt, bitches.
Really enjoying it.
Double L.
What's going on, King Michael?
I misspelled it.
Good to see you here today.
Double L.
Common War, World of Warcraft.
You know, Hearts, I was crushed to see the Day the Diver wasn't in nominations. Yes, this would make a great future playthrough. J-Copy, yes, I can see you. How you doing? Dabhan says it does have an Ichiban DLC, but you need to complete at least chapter 5, so I don't think that we'll ever see it. Yeah. Wow. But what if I play and like it? What if we end up doing a playthrough of it, right?
Okay, shut up. Man, this sucks.
What if a meteor comes down right now and kills me?
Let me see if they're actually there. Come on. No, I'm going to do it during the marathon, actually. Let me see if they're actually there.
Oh, the gifted memberships.
They are. 10 gifted memberships are available.
Drink?
I'm going to gift them during
the
Viewer's Choice event.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
He's a withholder.
We'll get some hype.
Do it now.
Hopefully tomorrow. But guys.
Withholder.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Uh-oh.
We got to get some support going. We only got one super chat. Let's get some support. Come on. Who's going to be the first sub over on Kick today? Someone drop a gifted sub. Let's get our first membership on YouTube. And how about a tip? We have no tips today. Let's get that momentum rolling.
So, Rebsy, how you doings don't count. It has to be what's up.
You can do the marathon tomorrow, all right? Because I'm going to tell you, here's the deal with what's going on tomorrow and the rest of the week. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. You ready?
Okay.
Oh,
tomorrow, there will not be a Level 1 podcast.
What?
That's correct. And I'm sorry about that.
Why?
I'm so scared
tomorrow,
right now.
There's some stuff going on that I can't control.
Interesting.
I can't be here for a podcast. All right?
But
my goal is to be here as soon as possible to start streaming gameplay. However, I can't actually even guarantee you the moment that I'm going to be here tomorrow.
Interesting.
I'm hoping that at the latest, I hope I can be here by 1 p.m. All right? And we can at least do a normal gameplay stream and a normal late stream, or if we hit our goals today, it'll just be the marathon. As soon as I get here, I'll probably do like a half an hour
That's
intro.
why he wants 3 goals so far. That's why he wants 3 goals so much.
Because I'm missing out tomorrow.
Like Kuhn says, he is interviewing a cat sitter. He did talk about that in the DMs, doing so. I do not know. Master Betty says, I'm behind, but Class of 09 is constantly filled with material that, if not handled well, can cause Phil to say the worst shit, including SA and other awful things.
Oh no.
See,
but
guys,
he's not that guy anymore.
I think we need that to win.
Have a shot or maybe drink a White Claw, and then we'll start playing games for viewers'
Whoa,
choice.
white girl.
Okay? But no podcast tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
drink
be busy.
the White Claws and play 09.
But I will be here as soon as I can. I'll tell you exactly when I can be here, and we'll go from there. All right. Basically, it's just factors out of my control. Sometimes in life,
been
especially as you
watching
get
Becky
older,
Boop? She
things you
like
can't
White
control.
Claws.
And you just got to go with the flow, and that's what's going on right now. Nothing I can do about it. Can't be here for the podcast, but I have every intention of having either 2 normal gameplay sessions or a marathon tomorrow. Okay? So here's the thing.
All right, so I'll definitely be here for that because he's going to have a pre-stream no matter what. You know what I mean? So I'll be here. I'll be here doing something tomorrow until he goes live, at least.
This would be perfect if we hit our goals today.
You know, he's going to be doing something, right? He's got to explain what happened in some way.
And we do the marathon tomorrow.
He's
That's
going to
perfect.
have a non-podcast podcast. That's
exactly.
Because I could start hopefully around 1 p.m. We'll do a little intro. We'll start playing games. It's perfect timing. We'll have some food, some booze. It'll be a great day. That's why I kind of want to do the marathon tomorrow.
We aren't
I don't think
having
anyone's
food
going to miss the podcast if I'm doing a giant gaming marathon anyway.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean?
So why do you do it any other time?
It just makes sense.
Do you get it? That's the physical. Do you get it? Can't you hear it? His mind trying to penetrate yours? Do you get it?
It's never been representative of the game, David. It's representative of you. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Exactly. Big up Toscu. And he pretends like what game he's playing doesn't affect how much money he gets. It only affects how many viewers there are. The money is whether a whale decides to show up or not,
And the one time I can't do the podcast, now it's a great thing.
Jericho TSK is asking, King Michael should replace Jade for Temple. We'll give Jade another week. If Jade doesn't show up this week, I'll agree. How about that, Jericho? That's a promise. A promise.
See what I mean? Now,
you know how it goes.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, my intention is thus. One day I'll do Oblivion Remastered and Call of Duty.
Okay, well, are we still on schedule, man?
Fucking nuts.
Breaking news.
Look at that flat-ass head.
So
the back of that shit was a straight line. When he looks down just a little bit, it's a solid up and down.
What are we searching for?
Oh, my God.
What is this? I know I could rewind and find out, but I don't care that much. Whoa.
You'll figure it out. My bank account's empty.
Is it?
I spent a lot of money on Champions last night. Shit.
Fast food?
Whoa, Cat Amazon, a lot of shit.
Here's breaking news that I'll cover on today's show. I just got it set up.
Oh,
thanks for the heads up.
Brown comes up again.
What did Wario? Let me see what Wario64 tweeted. Hang on, I'll tell you what it is. Hold on.
Whoever told me that. Okay.
Whoever.
What's up, Toasty Chestnuts? How you doing?
There we go. That one counts. That's a what's up. Pure and simple. Pretty easy. Here we go. That's a what's up.
I've not been on since you started this game.
Okay, there we go. First temple in the house. There we go. Okay.
So,
get me to the temple, chat.
all right. So anyway.
Okay. Yep.
Let's get started with today's show. Let's see how today goes. Obviously, tomorrow I would love to do this Viewer's Choice Marathon.
God, dude.
Please
Come
vote
on
the games. I'll keep you abreast of the situation all day, and hopefully we'll get in games. I'll keep you abreast of the situation all day.
He knows trolls make fun of him for that.
And hopefully we'll get in striking
out,
distance of the marathon tomorrow.
What's this?
Get that out of here. Okay. Look at his knuckles.
We'll in striking distance.
Rambo, turn around and back up. Rambo, turn around and back up till you hit my elbow. Go ahead.
Oh my God. I almost want to send you a picture of my knuckles. And you'd be like, oh my God, if you hit me with that, it would hurt.
Tomorrow, and then we can lock in a schedule or not. But either way,
his hand bigger
you're
than
going to
mine.
see 3 more awesome streaming days of gameplay, plus the marathon. I just don't know what order.
Okay.
Just again.
Okay.
Get it?
Okay. So just please give money, guys.
So we're going to get to game news here, but I've just received an incredibly generous $15 tip.
All right, incredibly generous.
From Ian. He said, I'm glad to see Blueprints is now back on the day's streams. Thank you, Ian. For a $15 tip. That is
Ian, that's not going to cut it, brother. Oh, Chio, is that you? Okay, I was waiting for you to be in chat, please. Yes, big ups, Misery Merchant. My husband loves your music, says Chio. Also, LT, did you get the drinks and were they the right ones? Let me tell you, Chio. I'll tell you the full story, Chio. So I went to the P.O. box and something was too heavy, too big for the box. So I had to take it to the front front, whatever, where the people are.
Holding
and they
or
brought
whatever,
out the
yeah.
box. They said, "Oh, this is heavy." So I was like, "Oh, what's heavy? What's this?" So it's heavy, and I take it to the car and Shu's there, and I was like, "This is really heavy. I don't even know what it could be." And Shu thinks like, "What if it's someone sent you like a dead body or something? What are you gonna do?" And I was like, "It's not a dead body. What's it gonna be?" So I was like, "All right, well, let's open it right here. Let's not wait till we get home. Let me open it right here." So I
like the way
opened
she thinks, though.
Yeah, so I then just opened it up and I saw it, and Shu said, "Oh, now even your viewers are feeding your addiction." It was a fuck ton of Bang energy drinks, and I really want to say thank you, Chio. My heart was very full in that moment. Let me tell you, Chio. Thank you so much for that. That was amazing.
I drank a lot of them in the Army.
Yes, and I love it. Thank you so much, Chio.
Our first tip of the day.
That was amazing. That
Ian,
was a very,
I appreciate
very fun surprise.
you coming out for the day stream of
sir,
Blueprints.
yes, sir.
I understand because I know
need
that I
someone
have an
from Japan to
international
come here
audience,
strong.
and not everyone can
There you
attend
go.
every
I miss
stream
those.
because of the time differences. It's just
And Hot
wild
Six
because people
from
don't
Korea.
get it.
You
They
ever
actually,
come
you know,
across that?
a
That's
lot
a
of
great
content
energy drink.
Hot Six? No, I never seen that. I mean, if I see
Yeah.
the bottle, maybe I'll know
creators
it.
have
Korean
audiences
energy
that
drink,
are more
I'd say it's better than
localized.
Red Bull.
I don't. Like, I've always
Ooh.
had this big international audience where like half my viewers are not in the United States. So because of that, some people can only catch certain streams.
Okay, yeah. Ian is the guy that was the one that gives the lot of money for Blueprints. So Philip's happy now.
Okay.
Based on that
See, I
big
don't really
time
pay
difference,
attention, so I
To the
And
dance, yeah.
in particular with
figure I've never heard
Blueprints,
that stupid name
I
before
noticed
in the podcast.
that when I changed the streams from night streams to day streams, day streams to night streams, man, the attendance like halved. We were getting between 250 to 300 viewers for Blueprints, and all of a sudden, the last time I streamed it on a night stream, we only had like 150 people, and I was like, oh shit. Like, obviously I screwed up. But the thing is, I can't always keep these games as day streams. The good news is, it looks like we're in position to get into the antechamber today. I've heard that is the ending of the game, although technically that's not the end of the story, and you can keep going and unlocking more.
Big up to Marking.
But I'm hoping that today we'll get great progress. And again, I'd like to do another.
We have all we were talking about is goals and hitting the
Day
fucking
stream of it
marathon
later,
today.
you know,
okay,
big
we
bang.
got it. Okay, can we move on now?
I've also just received a $10 tip.
All right.
What are your thoughts on Echo the Dolphin and Echo the Tides of Time remasters announced alongside the third Echo game? Have you played any of them before? You have spoiled the breaking news. How dare you?
Well, how about you get to
There's
it,
breaking
bitch?
news that literally just happened and someone told me about it. And I was
It
like,
didn't literally just happen. You guys were saying in chat 30 minutes ago.
oh, I'll talk about it. You spoiled the story.
All right, cool.
How dare you?
Rolled over in bed, checked
Would
Twitter.
you like to do that? You know what? How about this? Since you know everything about breaking news, I'm going to let you do the rest of the show. Come on over here, sit down. You this fence that I have around my castle, and the gators.
What?
It's not so easy. You can't get past my way.
Okay.
Are going to be remastered and I guess released in like a collection, and they're actually working on a new Echo game now. But apparently, there won't be any concrete information about it for a year because they actually set up a website, echothedolphin.com. If you go there right now, you can check this out.
Spelled with an
There's
A?
a countdown.
Dolphin.
Echothedolphin.com.
Definitely shout outs to Blue Glass Pros. That is a niche reference that I understand and appreciate. Shout outs to Blue Glass.
8,531 hours, 49 minutes, and 10 seconds and counting down. Would you like to see it?
Yeah, why don't you show it? That's why you have a podcast.
How about you show us your order number?
Well, you already did that.
What is this gag? You're
All right, so
not funny.
That's December 25th. December 26th, 2025. So December, Merry Christmas.
Phil, do you know there's a timer in the game? Like
So,
it's
1
kinda,
year from now, apparently,
calling
we're
back
going to
to
get
that?
some kind of an update about a new Echo game.
Oh, no, never mind. I'm wrong. It's April 25th, 2026. So literally next year, April 25th.
Sounds good.
That's a long time to wait. That's a hell of a countdown.
Hell of a countdown.
Holy crap. Let's check back in on that.
Yeah, I like the what is it? Countdown till DSP gets a job. I like that countdown better.
Mm-hmm. I got that.
Or time until DSP gets a job.
Okay. So anyway,
I got a bookmark because I'm
what's
a sicko.
my history with Echo the Dolphin?
Well, not that kind of sicko.
I never owned it.
The
I
Detractor
never
kind.
played it, except, excuse me, back in the day.
Here we go. This is what you want.
How long until DSP gets a job? This is the 10-year plan.
Yeah, that's a much better countdown. I like that.
The random sounds get me. Okay.
When I used to have
I was really in the Snortex,
pediatric dentist that I went to when I was a kid.
What?
Okay. So this was like the late 80s, probably. Either late 80s or very, very early 90s. Okay. I can't remember exactly when.
Yeah.
So I was a Nintendo guy. I had a NES and a Super NES, but I went to the dentist, and my dentist had an actual Sega Genesis kiosk.
Oh my God.
At the dentist that the kids could play in the waiting room while waiting for their appointments.
Sounds like you
and
guys
let me tell
had
you,
money.
it worked wonders because the kids would gather around this
I didn't
kiosk
even have a dentist.
to play Genesis or watch other kids play Genesis, and it would make the time pass like nothing.
Or watch other
so that, when it's time for your appointment, it's no big deal. And what game did they have? Echo the Dolphin. That's the game that they actually had on the kiosk. Whoa. And I saw kids playing it, and it looked neat. It sounded great. But
I could. Unfortunately, the kids beat me up, and I could never play it myself.
Never actually played it.
My mom would let me.
When I got my Genesis
made me sit
later,
right next to her.
They had passed by the time when they were packaging in Echo the Dolphin. Echo the Dolphin was a game they packaged in as the game you would get when you bought a Genesis for a bit. But then when Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2 came out, they became the games that they would package in with the console. And Echo the Dolphin almost got completely forgotten. Okay.
No.
So I never played it.
That's ridiculous.
Never bought
they
it.
made
Nothing.
sequels. That's
Never. Just totally forgotten.
Now,
was it in the dentist office anymore? They lost their audience. Definitely.
Yeah, right.
They
really lost.
If you
their
remember, it was part of the Genesis Mini that I got many years ago. And when we played the Genesis Mini, I played all the Sonic games. I played Mega Man Wily Wars. I played a whole bunch of stuff. And actually, I played Echo the Dolphin. And that game sucks ass. It's terrible.
Fuck you. You just don't know what to do.
It's just funny
and you have no
because
sense of exploration.
I think the reason why all kids remember Echo the Dolphin is because it was the game that was packaged with the Genesis.
That's not true.
For a long time.
You just
so
said
kids just kind of had it. But I don't know.
That's not
you just
true.
said the
Anyone
opposite.
actually actively bought it on purpose. You know what I mean? Like if you play it, it is so annoying. It's the ultimate backtrack game. You got to go all the way to one end of a giant labyrinthian maze of caves and caverns to either rescue a dolphin or get
He has no clue about any of this other than YouTube videos. He's never got that far.
Or open a door. Then you got to go all the way back to the other side of the game. It's kind of like Metroid, but not fun in any way, shape, or form. It's really, really tedious and annoying. So,
oh, would you know?
I just didn't like it when I actually played it. I hated it. So I would not go back to it, and I probably would not play it. However, if there is a new one that's being made, I would assume
I might hate
that
it
the
less.
new one would actually have complex updates. Meaning, you would think that they would probably have like checkpoints that make sense.
Modernized?
And
just say
modernized gameplay mechanics.
There you
because
go.
That's
the
the problem with Echo. It's just outdated to the point where there's so much backtracking, repetition, and annoyance that it's not a good game. But perhaps the new one would be much better, right? Okay. So that's my history with Echo the Dolphin. You've already spoiled the story, so now I will not talk about it. Actually, hold on one second. Let's check in on that site.
Think Metroid Dread.
Let's move on, shall we? We have a lot of news stories to talk.
Like I said, though, like I admit, the game itself, like I didn't even know what you're supposed to do in the game, but just fun to swim around. So like that's why people have a good memory of it.
You don't get the instruction manual with it.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Get you started.
It's a fucked up game. If you beat that game raw dogging it, I mean, you got my respect. That's insane. Yeah,
but definitely Echo too. Like me and friends, we tried to collective knowledge, shared knowledge, try and
figure it out.
Well, what did you do here?
But a lot of which are pretty interesting. So let's start off with a news story about something that I had almost predicted, but not really. Let's talk about the Switch 2.
What does that mean?
Because, ladies and gentlemen, the Switch 2 is actually releasing.
He predicted, but not really.
1 month from today in the United States.
Really.
I think it's worldwide, June 5th.
That's
correct?
One
month from today.
1 month.
The Switch 2 will be in everyone's hands. And people will be playing with it,
ALT?
unboxing
Do we have one
it,
already?
dropping it, breaking it.
Oh, wait,
It's
my bad.
worldwide, June 5th, correct? Saying 1 month.
You're right. I'm.
Chad, I'm on it. He had cycles today. Give him a break.
I know. Please. I was on the.
I'm a spin class veteran. Don't forget. Okay, here we go.
Hell
We
yeah.
got our 1. We have our 1. Look at this, guys. We need 0, 4, and 6+, and we're done already. I don't even know what it means if we finish this, by the way. We didn't decide that.
Shit. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do, I don't know, we'll gift membership bomb or something. I don't know. Here we go.
From today in the United States, I think it's worldwide, June 5th, correct? 1 month from today, the Switch 2 will be in everyone's hands, and people will be playing with it, unboxing it, dropping it and breaking it, and being crying because they can't get another one right away. People will be messing with it. Probably some people will be trying to jailbreak it. People will be downloading one game on it. Mario Kart World, that's it, because everything else is just a third-party port. There's no reason to play anything else on it. So everyone will be playing one game.
That's why you scrambled to buy one.
Being very excited for it, okay? However, there is something about the Switch 2 that I talked about when they first announced it many months ago. Remember, I think it was like February or whatever they announced it? And the first thing that I said when I was watching the coverage of it, I was like, what color scheme did they go for this thing? Because if you remember, the original Switch is blue and red, which is fine. Blue and red are staple colors, primary colors. You know, everyone likes them. You know, red versus blue and everything. You know, it's a good color scheme. Makes
red versus blue and everything. You remember that? Who can forget
that? Like my lightsaber battle behind me, Jade.
The Switch 2 has like periwinkle and like coral. Okay, they're really.
Now those are some crayon colors right there. Periwinkle and coral.
Weird off colors from like red and blue. And I said, it's just bizarre to me. I was looking at it like,
bizarre.
That can't be the real color scheme they're launching it with, but it is. That's actually what they're launching it with. And I said at that time, you could go back and watch my coverage of that video that we watched.
I'll check it for you.
There's got to be a way that you're going to be able to buy other colors of it.
They always do this.
Because I can't imagine.
And I predict there'll be an OLED version in 2 years.
It's ugly.
Reminder, they had different color versions of Switch itself, by the way.
I don't want baby blue
They had like the
and
all
a
gray.
weird pink.
Yeah.
I want
red and
like
blue.
strong colors. Some people might just want an all black Switch.
Oh, and notices the color he gets right after that. Listen.
Strong colors.
Yeah.
Some people might just want an all black Switch.
That's indicates strength to you, Philip. NW News says I've never watched a DSP quote is I've never watched any Rooster Teeth, but then he drops the red versus blue thing. Right.
Well,
Talby says
popular.
It's crazy how we got a scorn moment daily. That's now it's just like everything's on hostage now. Everything's everything is about begging. That's all we talk about is begging and marathons, and that's how it goes, and nothing else. That's why I'm so bored.
He wasn't positive. You see,
That's
this is
true.
positive begging.
He didn't mean
more hype. He's building hype.
He didn't meet Cat yet. Oh wait.
Some people might want like white accents. Some people might want green or nice accented colors depending on your personal tastes.
Some people might.
With the Switch 1, you had to buy a whole new Switch that was colored that way, right?
Just say what you
so
want.
what are they doing? It's actually been revealed that my prediction was actually dead on correct. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you
what?
I'm a genius.
The Switch 2 customization. The side panels actually come off the Switch 2.
Yeah.
And you can replace them. No one knew this until this morning. Third-party websites started listing actual listings for replacement side panels for them. Okay, so here it is.
So wait, it's not even a Nintendo thing?
And they're selling kits with a tool.
It never is.
See,
this is on AliExpress.
That you can use to remove the plastic sides. I don't.
Philip, do you know the website you're on?
I don't know what this is. It's probably maybe something to help you push them into place or whatever. So the plastic will pop out.
Stupid.
And you'll be able to get other colors. Right now, they're only selling a replacement.
Yeah.
Periwinkle and coral or whatever these colors are.
Yes,
I don't even know what colors you call them.
Please.
Periwinkle.
Cool.
Okay, but what this confirms is
crossing
that there's going to be a wide plethora of customization colors.
Everything's going to be funny.
A wide plethora, but then you're going to have the look at the fucking the thumbstick area though. That's going to stay those colors. That's kind of weird.
I guess. Or they have little rubber rings to put around or something.
Oh, I guess.
Look, you know how Nintendo has aggressively accessorized everything since the goddamn Famicom.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know they're going to do that, but I mean, is this official?
Going to be
Well, no, this totally looks like a third party.
Yeah.
What other information?
Plethora of customization colors available for the Switch 2. I would predict you're going to not only see primary colors, you're going to see all kinds of wild things. You'll probably see things that are themed to games, right? That's good.
Yeah.
This is like a harkening back to the Xbox 360 era. If you don't remember,
the Switch did this.
Back then, they actually had on Xbox 360 customizable faceplates that would pop on and off.
A custom controller for the Switch,
themed to certain games, but also just stylish.
Oh my
they
God.
also had
what a prediction.
stickers and things that you could put on the sides of your Xbox 360 console. Then we
have stickers.
They started selling them also for the PlayStation 3, the stickers. So you could make your console look a certain way. I actually had ones that were all themed to Street Fighter 4.
It's like a Sam applying
I had
stickers.
2 Xbox 360s themed to Street Fighter 4, and then I had the stickers for PS3 that were themed to Street Fighter 4.
Oh my God.
So it really was cool, actually, to set it up and have it look.
Felipe Baxter in Kick Chat says, you predict there will be wild customizations? I'm sure that'll come true as well, Phil. I predict the sun setting later today.
Your own personal tastes, right? So,
and Nintendo
for
stock
me,
is rising.
I would probably go for like something more stylized, like maybe white or maybe
Tony
like
T is right.
Like I said, dark blue.
All of this is to avoid looking gay. That's the only reason he doesn't like those colors, by the way.
And an actual red instead of these weird like pastels.
It's going to be on a dock.
I know.
That's gay. But none of them have been up for sale yet, except for the replacement. Once it's launched,
great news
what
story,
these companies will do. But yeah, pretty much dead on with what I was predicting.
What?
That they're not just going to sell this periwinkle and coral. They're actually going to have...
No. They are just selling that right now.
Other colors, because those colors are terrible. In fact, I'll go as far to say, I actually think the reason they made these starter colors this way is because they actually intend for you to go buy more colors.
We'll see if Nintendo sells official ones. Also, no, those colors are fine.
They purposely colored it horribly in a weird pastel that's going to annoy you because they want you to go spend more money.
Annoy who?
I think that's dead on what they're going for.
They want to annoy all the common purchaser, so they will buy extra accessories.
People to go accessorize and buy a whole bunch of stuff for their Switch 2. And even if you might say, well, wait a minute, I don't get that. But they're not officially Nintendo branded. This is a third-party item.
Yes.
So why would Nintendo care that you're buying it, right? Well, it's very simple. Because if you're not aware, when people go to buy accessories for anything, they tend to buy more than one. It's actually been well-known, well-documented. It's even retail sales. If someone goes to the store to buy something for an electronic, a car, whatever it is, they typically will buy a bunch if you can sell them on it. So when they're trying to say, hey,
Boss Man was trying to buy 2 cars.
This is very official stats here being used.
Listed
Go ahead.
With ugly colors.
You remember this course in college?
No, definitely.
Immediately going to want to buy new faceplates.
Philip's just telling you how he buys stuff. Yeah, projection 100% here. That's what he does.
Or side plates or whatever. But also, they'll probably buy the stand.
You know what?
They'll buy the charger dock.
Yeah.
For my Switch because of the drift.
You did it. You had the same problem?
To be,
it did.
Happened to be Zelda style, but you know, it was nice to have Zelda style.
There you go.
They'll buy cable. They'll buy the wrist strap. They'll buy, 10 other things with it. So there you have it.
All right, good point.
But I also had a pretty early model too.
For me,
like
if I get a Switch 2,
8 months,
I would definitely like to change the colors. The thing that gets me though. What about the thumbsticks? I think those are permanently stuck to ugly-ass colors. I don't want those colors on my thumbsticks either.
Why?
So maybe what I'll do is I'll just throw out the Joy-Cons again.
How could this possibly
like I did with Switch 1. I think I played one game on the Joy-Cons of Switch 1. Wasn't it ARMS? That was it?
Yeah, you don't need those anyway. You don't have any friends, so don't worry.
And then after that, I just got rid of them.
Right?
And I just played on the Pro Controller or a
no
Hori
friends,
pad
so
or
don't
whatever
care.
I played on. I never used the Joy-Cons because they were so
buy
bad.
The Pro Pad.
So maybe I'll just do the same thing with Switch 2. I don't know.
It'll be good.
If I get one. Okay, we'll see.
He hated the last Pro controller.
If I get one. Wink, wink, if I get one.
I know.
GBRC says the Disability Support Pension, DSP, is designed for individuals with a condition expected to last more than 2 years, preventing them from working. Oh, thank you, GBRC, for that. I did not know that.
We Big up, make
sir.
that a commercial.
Anyway, so there you have it.
Okay.
Okay.
Next up.
Fun show.
In my Twitter timeline.
How's everyone feeling? Dabhan says, No one buys anything Nintendo branded after buying the console. It's all third party. Nintendo makes
disgusted.
nothing.
Oh, that is not true, Dap Hands.
What's up, Gabriel? How you doing, man?
Hey!
See, Dap Hands, that's not true though.
Yeah.
Because, excuse me.
There you go.
Initially, usually it's only Nintendo branded stuff that's available when it comes to like controllers and the like. Yeah, there will be third party controllers, but probably not at launch. I've seen a lot of accessories, but it's all like, you know, a dock for the screen, a screen protector, stuff like that. I haven't seen like another controller because they want to sell their pro controller.
I'm sure PowerA will have them soon.
Shout outs to in Kick Chat, Mom is my wife, wife is my mom, who asks, why did Fat Cat get married in your mom's dress and you constantly say my mom wife? Oedipus complex? LOL. That's going to get banned very quickly.
Allow anyone to have the knockoff stuff yet.
Let's see if it's already banned.
It'll probably be like the end of the year. All of a sudden, they'll let all the third parties start doing their stuff.
Oh,
right?
already banned.
Why is so toxic? Look at that hand.
There it is right there. In addition
train of
to
thought.
Disheveled Human got banned as well. And also Dark Side Diet got banned.
Kate says the strips are just too thin for me to care about customizing them. Well, I guess you're going to play with your eyes closed because I don't want to stare at those ugly colors all day. I don't.
You stare at the screen, sir, when you're playing a video game.
I'm sorry.
God. Yes, this is insane.
Anyway.
You mean you don't want the camera staring at you holding that controller?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Will the new Switch 2 Joy-Cons actually be good or will they be garbage? Because everyone knows they've got the Joy-Cons and Switch 1 were
because he wants to use it as a mouse pad. That's why. Or as the mouse feature.
So
that's why.
Let's hope for the best. Right?
All right. Okay, can we move on positively here?
On to the next story for today.
Okay.
Ladies and gents, Gears of War. Probably 3 words you weren't expecting to hear anytime soon.
Definitely. What a newsman here.
You know that they're making a new...
What a newscaster. Probably 3 words you didn't expect to hear anytime soon. Gears of War.
Gears of War game.
Okay.
That's going to be a prequel. If you remember, this one is actually supposed to be based on Emergence Day. But it's weird because we haven't heard any updates in regards to this game for a while. We've been waiting and said, where is the updates? Where's the news about this game? There is none. So this morning, there was a shocking revelation. A huge announcement. That's a little bit of an overdramatic emphasis. But this morning, there was a Gears of War announcement. Are you ready for this? Ladies and gentlemen, the iconic original returns. Gears of War Reloaded comes to Xbox Series X and S, Windows PC, PlayStation 5, and Steam on August 26th. Read more here. And we will.
They need some of that Oblivion remaster money.
But wait a minute.
Holy shit, people buy the
Gears
same
of
game again?
War Reloaded? Wasn't there Gears of War 1? Didn't they already do this? Yes. They already did. Gears of War 1 has already been redone. For those who don't know, Gears of War was a long-running franchise originally made by Epic Games. That's right. The same studio that today is known for Fortnite and the Epic Games Store. They used to make Gears of War. And they made the first 3. Then they did a spin-off that sucked ass and had another company develop it for them. After that, they allowed Gears of War to be bought out completely by Microsoft.
Oh my God, whole backstory.
And so it's been a different company now called the Coalition that have actually been making Gears of War games since. And they've made 2. I want to say they've made 2. It might be 3, but I'm...
Oh, let's see. I played both of these on the channel.
Pretty sure they made 2. They made Gears of War 4 and 5. And there's mixed opinions on this. Some people like them, some people don't. It's kind of the same situation of what happened with Halo, where Bungie made Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, Reach, and then they decided, we're selling this, we're going to do something else. So they sold it to Microsoft. Microsoft has a company called 343 Industries making them, and everyone says, the current Halos are nowhere near as good as the originals, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So Gears of War is kind of the same deal. Now,
same deal.
Gears of War 1 was already remade.
I love when
it was during the Xbox One era.
Dents.
So
right,
the
so
original Gears of War was an Xbox 360 earlier game.
Yeah.
It was groundbreaking. It played incredibly well. It ran at 60 frames per second. It had both a great single-player campaign and an game. So basically, it massively improved the game. So then what the hell is Gears of War Reloading? Okay.
Great news story, bro.
What is Gears of War Reloaded? Let's click and find out.
What it is.
Oh, here we go.
What am I looking at?
Oh, here we go. Let's read all of it. Big ups to Wad Liger. Soy man complaining about salmon color situation. That's what we got. Well, I definitely want to upgrade these thin pieces of plastic with $20 add-ons that are gonna definitely be worth the money. I don't want to stare at salmon. What are you, nuts? I'm not gay.
The original Gears of War returns, faithfully remastered.
Yeah, Periwinkle. What's up with that?
Sounds like my nuts.
And natively optimized for more platforms than ever before. It will be sold on August 26, 2025 for $39.99.
Oh my God!
On the Xbox Series X and S, Xbox PC.
Yes.
Not Windows PC, Xbox PC. Yes, they're calling it that now. Xbox Cloud Gaming, PlayStation 5.
That's what they're calling it now.
Wait.
My PC's an Xbox, bitch.
PlayStation 5.
Huh?
Yes.
What?
Gears of War, for the first time ever, will be on PlayStation 5 come August.
Does that count as a 5?
And
Let me see again.
Come on.
No, that doesn't count,
waving.
guys.
Yeah.
That's a wave. That's not a showing you any numbers. There we go.
5. He's waving.
Come August.
I'm trolling.
And as a special added bonus for Game Pass
God, he's
Ultimate
so
or
froggy
PC
today.
Game Pass subscribers.
What is it?
It will be with Game Pass for free. So,
Okay, well, you pay for Game Pass, but yeah, I get the point.
Let me frown. Oh my
That's good.
God, he woke
So,
up feeling zesty.
as you can see, Play Anywhere enabled. It will support cross play and cross progression across all platforms. So,
What does
you
that
could be at
mean?
home playing on your
Net
gaming
code.
PC.
What does that mean?
You could go down the street and play it at your friend's house on his PS5.
Yeah.
You could go to your grandmother's
PS5
house and
is
play
an
on her
Xbox.
Xbox Series S. And it will all be cross-platform, all cross-progression, cross-platform. You can
Philip, don't you don't have to worry about these situations of imagining friends because you don't have those. So don't
play
worry.
on a high-end
Yes,
gaming
but he bitched about
PC
the
at
Xbox ad where it said
4K,
everything's
running
an
at
Xbox
120
I thought he hated
is
that
so-
idea. Yeah.
hertz and no input delay against someone playing
No
on an
input
Xbox
delay.
Series
Shut
S
up.
Yeah.
at 720p, 30 frames per second, massive input delay, and you could cheat and get instant chainsaw kills because they can't react to them.
Okay.
All right.
How is that a negative? All right. Anyways. I have no
Also,
clue. Okay.
as an
And
added
weird
bonus,
conspiracy theorists.
Yeah.
As he says, this dumb shit.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
How is that a negative at all?
fans who
Okay.
own the original version of Gears
I
of War
know.
Ultimate
Have fun.
Edition as of today only. You had to have owned it as of today. Okay?
Damn.
We'll get
Today.
a free upgrade,
Pointing at his crotch really hard.
excuse me.
Upgrade. That's when you get your other ear pierced or something. You go upgrade.
Man, I feel
We'll
like
get a free upgrade, excuse me, to Gears of War Reloaded. So if you bought Ultimate Edition last console gen, you own Gears of War Reloaded for free.
Yeah, it's something to that cup.
All right? It's a celebration of what a
setting in.
gaming's supposed to
He's being weirdly clown mode. Yeah. Is he the
Well,
planned
he mixes
tip
bills
coming
up
here?
on them days off.
Or maybe he's trying to appeal to that Ian guy who he knows is here or something, maybe? Like, I don't know. Something's going on there. It's very weird clown mode.
iconic franchise.
It's like Money
Steal
Buff.
mode.
Money Buff, but no money yet,
4K resolution,
Money
120 frames per second support, the ultimate cross progression, cross play, multiplayer experience. As we approach the 20th anniversary of Gears of War in 2026, we're reflecting on what the franchise means. It's about the stories we've told, the friendships we've built, and the unforgettable moments that we've shared
trying to
together.
read and
And it
prove
actually
that you're
shows
not
right
drunk.
here
That's what this is.
the original Gears
Trying
of
to prove he's
War,
not drunk.
Oh my
Gears
god.
of War Ultimate Edition,
Whoa.
Gears of War Reloaded.
Oh my
And
god.
then if you zoom in right here,
Yeah, what is that? How do you do that, Philip?
it won't let
Oh, that was good. Yeah. Perfect.
I'm trying to zoom in. They won't let me zoom in any further.
Yeah, you nailed it,
Well,
Philip.
I wanted to zoom in incredibly high up there and see if it doesn't work.
Perfect.
You don't know
Nailed
what you're
that.
looking at.
Great presentation.
Joke didn't work. All right. Anyway, so here you go.
There you go.
There
No
you
men.
go.
It's time for men.
Simple as that. Arena Ryan says Indrid's new RGB Neon Xbox. When she gets it done, I don't think it's ready yet, but so maybe it will be.
For Brotherhood. There you go. Precision performance on every platform.
All right.
So 60 frames per second in campaign, 120 frames per second in multiplayer.
Okay, I don't need to read the specs.
Has horde mode. Remember, for those who don't remember, has horde mode.
Horde mode.
That horde mode literally has horde mode. How exciting Snake Eater remake will be playing Gears of War.
Game list.
Ooh, what's DM links? That's interesting.
Ooh.
DM links.
It probably was.
Chat. That's the. Maybe that could be, yeah. Year-end series, picks for podcast, chat exports. Oh, I wonder what chat exports exactly means. Superposition something? Oh, super chat position maybe? Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Could be that.
Or
Everything
his
else is
header or
standard.
something.
Everything else got a standard.
How exciting.
4 low.
Old PC OBS settings I saw.
That horde mode literally is originated in Gears of War, and then horde mode was literally copied and emulated in every single cooperative online game after. There was no horde mode until Gears of War. Gears of War invented it.
Gears of War.
By the way, let's check in on that Eco the Dolphin website.
What?
By the way,
let's check in.
Let's check in on that Eco the Dolphin website again.
Definitely. Let's check in. Let's check in.
Let's check in.
That is the third time he's done that joke. Third or fourth time? Hey.
Let's check in on the dolphin.
It's hilarious. It says this is from so and so, but don't read this. Okay, I won't read it. Thanks for a $2 tip for the person who you know who you are but doesn't want me to read it. I appreciate it.
Flatman B, guarantee it. Eco.
So we're now at $37 to support everybody.
That was the news. That was
you money, dude.
That was the news portion. Okay, come on. It's supposed to have more by then.
Let's keep that momentum rolling. All right.
My booze is settled in. My face is red.
Can we? Let's keep that momentum rolling. Let's get another super chat besides Lynn, who was the first one of the day. Let's get our first gifted sub over on Kick.
Heil.
That it still has not came in, by the way.
Get our first $50 locked in.
The shocker. Oh, get that out of here. Oh, that's the money kinesis. My mind powers.
I'm thinking that, John Rambo, turn around and back up once again. And when you feel my wedding ring, you've went too far.
All right. Thank you for re-upping your membership.
Come
on. Let's get it going.
Robert Williams in the house says, Holy Gin, speak, Goutman. Goutman, speak!
Let's get it going. I really want to hit 3 goals today so we can do the marathon tomorrow. It would be perfect. All right, I mean it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so that's why he's begging extra today.
So if you're here and you're chilling and you're like, good stuff, then please support. Okay.
Big ups, Dexon. What a legend. What I got for you here today? Dexon coming in with the... Whoa! Oh, that was not cool. Let's do this one. Whoa! That's not cool either. How about this one?
Bomb.
Whoa! Big ups, Dexon, legend.
How's Cat and Jasper? Oh, they're good. Jasper was just in here, actually.
Oh, no, he's
dead. He didn't jump on the chair today, right? He was in here. Oh, he's on the floor. On the floor.
You guys
Ian,
remember?
who has gifted a first membership of the day.
Okay.
Thank you to Ian for the gifted membership.
That's the Blueprints douche.
Yeah. It didn't get given to anybody yet, but it will. Don't worry. Thank you, Ian. Let's get you on the leaderboard.
Yeah, because
there's... God, why are you being sassy?
Taking so long to gift the membership, it's because idiots came in here over the last several days and gifted, I think it was like 400 to 500 fake memberships. So because of that, all the active viewers already have one.
Mm-hmm.
And, it sucks, but what can you do? There you go. Al the Pal just got it. Congrats, Al the Pal. Thank you, Ian, for the support.
Al the Pal. What's the fake membership?
Why do I want to do the marathon tomorrow if I'm going to be late? Because tomorrow I don't need to do a podcast because we're doing a marathon. Do you understand?
Why do you do it all the
if
other
I,
times?
on a normal day, just jumped in and said, okay, just gameplay, and we started at 1 p.m., let's say, and went till 4, it would feel weird. Because there's no podcast. But if we start 1 p.m. and we do a half an hour build up, get the show started, then we play 4 games over the course of the day. We got booze, we got food. It feels fine. It would be perfect timing, and it would split the week perfectly in half. So now the next 3 days are all normal gameplay streaming days. And it actually would work out too because my wife wouldn't have to cook and she works tomorrow, so we'd just be able to order out some food. It would be absolutely
that would be great for Cat, guys.
Perfectly aligned.
Wow.
So that's why
that would be great for Cat.
Perfectly aligned. All the stars aligning.
We need to hit the 3 goals today.
$450 today.
So we can do the marathon tomorrow.
Hey, to keep the demons out of my house.
Yes.
There's no podcast tomorrow. I just told you guys.
Is there a podcast tomorrow? Big ups, Wild Liger. Mark Echo's Dolphin Graffiti game. Yeah, look, his art is awesome, but it definitely has that vibe of like, you know, when like you go to a carnival or something and like people that try to do this art, but they can't do it so well.
Shirts.
Yeah. But this is like good art of that style, but there's like bad ones that are like on those rides that you don't really trust, you know? Like it kind of looks like that style, but this guy's he's good at it, you know? But yeah.
We're on the side of the haunted house, you know?
The weird, like little bit off-putting ones, you know? There's some weird shit out there. Like it's like they try to do famous people, but it's like a little bit off. Like they're good art.
Bootleg Bart Simpson shirt. Like,
yeah. Because Pat Noticer says I'm chilling and enjoying the stream. Also check email for baking tutorial video. Ooh, baking tutorial video. I'll check that. Okay, I need that.
We have one more story to cover today.
All right.
Send it, Phil. Fill that cup up. What's in that thermos? I'm telling you, whatever it is, it's hitting them.
And it's not me refilling my water.
Oh, yes.
Sure? We have one more story.
Yes, it's here. Yes. Okay, let's watch it here. We'll watch it on That Being Said as well, so pretend you didn't see this then, okay? This guy sent me, big ups to you, sir, Pat Noticer. He sent me this picture, and I was already intrigued, and he made it happen. So this is Carl Jobst's pickup video, but DSP is doing it. Let's fucking go. Big ups, legend. Let's watch. We need a break.
Hey guys, it's DSP here. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a simple and easy approach you can do if you're looking to overcome your fear of approaching hay pigs.
Ooh, big dents now. Can I get in on that? Link is right here. Go subscribe now. Sub right now.
All right, guys. Now I'm going to show you a few approaches, and then afterwards, I'm going to break down exactly what happened. Let's go.
Yes.
Hey, sorry. I don't want to bother you guys. I just want to say
I have a tips goal of $150.
Have a good night. Hey, guys. I don't mean to bother you. I just want to say
I'm a crowdfunded individual.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Hey guys, I don't mean to bother you. I'm just gonna say that.
I mean, right now I need to be hitting some tips goals.
Hey guys. Sorry to interrupt you guys. I don't want to bother you. I just want to say
the people who hate me the most caused me to be in the position to be an e-bagger. They're the reason I'm in that position.
See you later.
Hey guys, don't want to bother you. Just want to say
right now I need more help.
The snorts.
Hey guys, sorry, I don't want to bother you. Just want to say
I would appreciate it if you could tip me.
What?
Tip me.
Have a good night.
Sorry? Tip me.
Hey, excuse me, guys. Sorry to bother you. I just wanted to say
please do this, please do that. I need your help.
Have a good night.
Oh my God. All right, link again.
Hey guys,
here.
don't mean to bother you. Just want to say that I think
right now I need more help.
That's all right. Have a good night. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt.
That's all right. Have a good night.
Whatever you're doing there. Just wanted to say
you can send me a tip either anonymously or you can put your name. It's up to you.
Have a good night. All right, so
it's up to you.
Just saw me do a few approaches. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened now.
Oh, please.
So this is going to take some time.
Whoa!
I'm not going to fast forward it like a lot of YouTubers.
Sweet.
What you see is what you get.
Didn't expect the goblin.
Break it down into 4 simple parts. Step number 1. You're going to do something that's called
beg for money.
This sucks. Skip.
Nice touch.
Thank you. Yeah, this is good.
Also doing all this would have been a
Say compliment, then you just look at her and basically
shove the fleshy rod into the red bowl.
Oh!
Fuck sickos.
Damn.
Glands in their ass.
Fucking disgusting.
Glands in their ass.
For time. Whenever we think about approaching dates, we're not going to be so anxious. Okay, guys. So let's recap. Step number 1, go in with a big. Step number 2,
Ask my viewers for more support.
step number 3,
Blame detractors.
and step number 4,
I will shut down the stream and I will moderate or ask my moderators to moderate.
pretty simple. Good luck, guys. Let me know if you have any
ask my
questions or
moderators
comments.
to moderate.
Let me know how this goes. And also, always remember, the most important thing, if you're looking to get over your approach anxiety, subscribe to my channel.
KO Gaming.
Catch you later, guys.
Yes. Go sub to this gentleman right now. That's an order. Come on, we need this. We need this. What a legend. Amazing video. I already commented. Give this guy all the love.
Stuff up.
My favorite was when he said, what? Tipping. When he had to do the extra explain.
Sorry?
Sorry, I don't want to bother you. Just want to say,
I would appreciate it if you could tip me.
Sorry?
Tip me.
So dumb, but amazing. Legend.
I don't know if it's right before that or but I like what he says. I need you guys to do, ask you to do this or do that.
Yeah,
So random.
Amazing.
It sounded so gross too.
What a king. What a legend.
okay, you ready for this?
Yeah, so for those asking, yes, Carl Jobs really did that kind of video of pickup. But that video specifically, guys, was to get over anxiety. You're not trying to pick up girls that night. You're just trying to get over your anxiety. So you just say hi to girls a lot and say they're hot and just walk away because that'll help you get over your anxiety. But then,
forget.
Yeah. This gentleman is making Philip do that to get money, though. But that's the joke.
It was hot content
Here we
at
go.
the time.
Yeah.
That was weird. Did you see that?
What?
What?
No, he's not trying to hide it so much. He brought it up in his own video one time and said he kind of owned it, actually.
That was weird. Did you see that?
I didn't see that.
Expedition 33 is doing incredibly well.
Great.
Expedition 33, for those who don't know, Clear Obscure Expedition 33 is a game made by 30 game developers who used to all work for Ubisoft. But they got fed up with the way that Ubisoft ran things and decided to split off and make their own studio and do things for their own.
Yeah, fuck
The head developer
Ubisoft.
said, hey, I've always wanted to make a Final Fantasy game. I just never got the opportunity. Let's just make our own Final Fantasy game. And so he basically tried to emulate and improve on elements of games like Final Fantasy X, Lost Odyssey, and others to make Clair Obscur. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Clair Obscur officially this morning became the highest rated game of all time on Metacritic, surpassing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Baldur's Gate 3. Now, of course, that can change, but people are freaking out that the game has received such high praise.
Yeah, look at this. It's got like 1,000 likes.
Pretty amazing. But in addition to that, even more telling than this.
Oh, yeah,
this
what's
is
more
just
telling?
opinion, right? How about some facts?
Yeah, they are more. Yeah.
How about the fact that Clair Obscur, within 2 weeks of release, has sold nearly 1 million copies. I believe they actually said they did exceed 1 million copies, but I guess this was the stat as of a certain date.
Darkside Field to other streamers.
Okay. On Steam, garnering $38 million of gross revenue. Pretty insane. Having over 1 million total.
Pretty insane.
Players.
Stinging commentary.
Okay.
Pretty nuts.
Assassin's Creed Shadows, the
Assassin's Creed?
new game from Ubisoft.
Oh, God damn it. It is
that
the new
not true?
game. You don't need the
Yeah.
bunny ears. It is.
The current new game.
He sold
That's what it
580,000
is.
copies. Okay. Of course, their gross revenue is higher. Why? Because they charged $80 for their game.
That's what Bob Starsky said
Okay.
was the best part, Wild Liger, the barefoot lady floating around. He said he had a lot of facts about that. Bob Starsky, we learned some about him.
Expedition 33
It don't look
only
like my
charged
style,
50.
is all I gotta say.
So they charged less. They sold way more. They've made more gross revenue. Oh, by the way, they're also on Game Pass. So whatever arrangement they have with Xbox/Microsoft, they're making money on that. Plus, they're outselling the company they all quit because they said this company sucks ass. It's run poorly. We don't like where the games are going. We're going to split off and do our own thing. And they have thoroughly, utterly destroyed and trounced their own former employers.
Oh, wow.
I hope they see this and shit on you on X.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, in every aspect of success, they have completely destroyed them. The reviews are better. People are playing it longer. People are buying it more. People are loving the game, every aspect of it, right?
Anything
it's
else?
insane.
Right?
It's absolutely insane.
Reviews, dude. I thought they're stills.
Matt has a good point. They're PAWR to their DSP. Yes, that's here you go.
It's out of control.
The other product.
And it's good. It's good news. You want to know why? Because I've had enough. I've had enough of these dumb-ass corporate bigwig morons who think they understand what gamers want.
Now you're
in
trouble.
They don't play games. They don't know anything about the industry, but they were born rich. So they sit there in positions of power thinking that they're smarter.
Was Eve's Game On born rich? Let me see. I'll ask ChatGPT again.
Maybe that one, but they also don't own the whole thing. They did start it.
Let's see. Eve's Game On was not born into extreme wealth, but he did come from a relatively well-off entrepreneurial family. So in this case, maybe he's right. Okay, gotcha.
Because they were born with the silver spoon in their mouth, and they went to Ivy League universities that their parents paid for.
Compared to
they literally were handed everything in their entire lives.
Fuck you,
but they act like they know something that we don't.
I know.
They've never had a moment of actual stress or strife.
Thanks, private school, Philip.
Or having to actually earn anything. Instead, they just get thrown into success and they fail upwards.
Okay.
Every time that they fuck up, they're rewarded and they get promoted, right? Ubisoft, are you kidding me? Think about Ubisoft 10 to 15 years ago. They could.
Who was
Think about you 10 to 15 years ago, bitch. Oh my God, sorry, brother. He's getting me hot.
No matter how shitty you must feel about Ubisoft, how shitty you think Ubisoft is now, they did have a very successful past, right? Who got them there?
They do no wrong. They had Assassin's Creed. They had all of the Tom Clancy games. They had Far Cry, right? They had Rayman. They had, I can keep going. There's probably like 12 to 15 franchises that Ubisoft all had that were absolutely amazing. Like freaking Prince of Persia, right? I keep going.
Persia.
Well, guess what?
What?
Guess what?
What?
What do they have today? Today, they have to like bend over backwards to get people to even care about Assassin's Creed, and then it still sucks and underperforms and doesn't sell. Even after massive delays and say, hey, trust us, this isn't all about this. You know what I'm saying? Pretty ridiculous. They have completely lost their way. They are not in line with what gamers want. They don't listen. They just try to pump out products that are going to sell to raise money and capital for the shareholders and to line their own pockets instead of saying, let's make something creative. Let's make something fun. Let's make something noteworthy, something that stands out among the pack. Let's do something original, something memorable. So when people play this game, they will be like, remember that moment that was so amazing and different from everything else and it resonates and I'll remember that? Instead, they say, what's the most samey thing we can do that's safe that will sell? I played 9 hours of Assassin's Creed Shadows. There was not a single moment in the story, gameplay, graphics, or anything that I had not done in another game that I couldn't easily predict and that felt like a memorable, interesting moment. The entire 9 hours I played the game, I was bored to tears. The people in charge at Ubisoft have lost their way and don't understand what the whole purpose of developing a video game is. The makers of Clair Obscur Expedition 33 have rekindled the creative juices that are needed to make a truly unique, fun, and interesting gaming experience. They're showing the world that you don't have to be $5 zillion budget, 500,000 employees. You don't need insane marketing. You need none of that. What you need is talent and passion. The two things that AAA developers no longer have. Good.
This is just a clip.
On Clair Obscur Expedition 33 for doing so well. It is absolutely stacking up as one of the best games of this entire generation. I'm loving it and I can't wait to play more. Bravo. And if you haven't played Clair Obscur yet, what are you waiting for? It's one of the best looking, best playing, well-written, well-executed games of the last 10 years. Why are you sitting on it? I don't like turn-based RPGs. Now start liking them. Because they're good. Stop being a bitch.
Oh my God!
Stop. Right. Go play. Don't mind there.
What's going on, man?
Obviously, I'm exaggerating. I'm being silly.
Crazy
but I'm telling you, it's good.
X.
And I'll be honest. I think a lot of people are biased against this kind of game because it is a throwback to a turn-based era of RPGs. Today, everything has to be action button mashy, right? Everything has to be kingdom
and reviews. What do you mean people are biased against it?
I don't know. He's being very weird.
Parts, Final Fantasy 16, Tales of whatever.
Yeah,
mash, combo, action.
Tales
mash,
of whatever.
Combo, action.
Tales and Tales of whatever.
Big explosion. That's not the end-all, be-all of RPGs, even though, sadly, the big companies have like turned us into that, conditioned us to want that, I guess. Sometimes you could do something different that actually stands out. This game 1,000,000% stands out.
Yourself.
I strongly recommend it. It's one of my favorite games I've played in a while. I can't wait to play more. And I hope that you will check out the playthrough and you'll check the game out for yourself. All right? If you don't, it's okay. I can't make you.
It's not about
but at the same time, I'm emphasizing,
about him
do yourself a
money
favor
playing the game.
and don't miss out on a game.
Okay.
Have tried to tell you for the last 10 years that they suck. Turn-based RPGs and AAA studios have tried to tell you for the last 10 years that they suck. They don't. They're actually quite good. The problem is, gamer with other know how to do. So you gotta be. Moments. I was Fantasy 6. That's like you did if you're ADD.
People. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Robert Williams says turn-based games literally never left. I know, but to him they did because they're not AAA enough for him. You know what I mean? He needs the paint by
playthrough.
Yeah. He needs those paint by numbers games. That's all he needs, right? So if they don't have that, he's out. And unless the entire gaming community is talking about it, he doesn't do it. Wandering Monk in the house says, wow, complaining about another game, that's all he wants to do. This is just a chance to shit on Ubisoft because it's an easy target, right? That's all he's doing. And Wandering Monk again says he really wants to end up in court for slander. He won't, though. He's not a big enough deal. Only you need more viewers to have that happen. 260 doesn't cut it. But go ahead, Merchant.
Yeah, you have to affect their bottom line, and he ain't doing that.
Uh-huh.
If anything, he's giving sales because it's like anything this dude talks about makes me want to go opposite to it. And it's so bizarre how he's the anti-marketer. It's crazy. Sit him down next to Ethan Ralph. I'm like, yo, my God, Ralph is
Ethan Ralph's
funny,
not that bad. Yeah,
fucking bounce off the walls instead. That's what they made RPGs into.
Yeah,
like, what is this garbage? No, RPGs are supposed to be you think. You actually have to strategize and use your brain power instead of just mashing, tactile inputs. You have to think about what the hell you're doing. Really? So anyway, give it a look. I recommend it. Okay. I received a $2 tip.
That up.
Yep. Okay. Figure it out. Thank you.
You fucking whoopee cushion.
That's it. I received a $2 tip.
All right.
Thank you to the $2 tipper.
That's not going to save the business.
I appreciate that.
Bitch about Ubisoft more.
$44 of support.
We need
more. So we're almost.
To what? 1/3?
1/3 of the way there.
Yep.
Remember, the goal is to hit 3 goals by the end of today's streams so that we can do the marathon tomorrow.
$450. Pretty
let's
easy.
Get some more support going. Let's get our first gifted sub over on Kick. We have no subs on Kick. Let's get our first gifted sub. Now, in the meantime, while we wait for that to happen, let's see what's going on over on the Eco the Dolphin website.
Don't do it. I knew he was going to do
Q&A.
it.
If you guys want to ask me something, tag me in the chat. I will do.
This is insufferable today.
Shout outs for all contributions.
I'm trying to stay up for you.
Let's see what you guys want to talk about. All right? All right.
I'm like Ashton. I'm like fake energy, I'm over here.
Yeah. Green of the Green says Addie's and Jin hitting hard today.
I'm telling you.
Baldur's Gate 3 was turn-based, and he hated it, and turn-based was dead. But now it's back because everyone in gaming says it's back, and it's cool to jump on that bandwagon. That's the only reason he's saying all this bullshit. That's the only reason, guys. It's an easy take to have, so that's the take he takes, Iwamoto says, I started playing Senran Kagura because Phil won't. I don't know what that is. What is that? Senran Kagura. Senran Kagura.
I had a theory a long time ago.
Go ahead.
That Phil was like going around and trying to work different clinics for like getting his pain pills fucking refilled. Mm-hmm. You know how they do.
Yeah.
But after a while, I was like, that's too much effort. He ain't doing that.
This game is a hack and slash style. It's a primarily hack and slash action title where players control one of several characters in combat missions.
and the characters are all very anime style. Big ups.
Cool. Nightman 9 over on Kickstarter.
Female ninjas, enhanced assets, playing a mix of fighting Dynasty Warriors. Lady P.O.
Right,
that's now you had my interest, and now you have my full attention, and I'm standing at full attention. Just kidding.
Says if an anonymous
you'll never know.
Contributor contributes $400 right now, they'll cover the rest. So that's $3. There you go.
Oh my God!
Very nice. Yes, I played the original Gears of War. I owned it on Xbox 360. I played it and actually really liked it. I enjoyed Gears of War 1 very, very much back in the day, but that was before I was ever a YouTuber. If you remember,
I popped a blue chew, yeah. Popped those like candy.
Covered Gears of War 2 in its entirety when it was a new release. It was one of the early
those are my Skittles.
Earlier games I covered.
Man, I thought that was a snuff at
Did
first.
I pay my own
tuition? I didn't know that was... Yeah.
No, helps.
Tuition for college. Yes,
or
it was a combination of partial scholarship that I received.
Oh, wait,
what?
Yes,
it was a combination of games I covered.
Yes!
Hold on, what's the question?
Did I pay my own tuition for college? Yes, it was a combination of partial scholarship that I received and me working my ass off. I had a full-time job while I was in college. I was working at Circuit City, and I was making big money, and that money was going towards my tuition.
I'm so
and
glad
after that, where else did I work? Geez, I worked a few different places.
You don't remember?
When I was in college. Man, it's hard to remember. First I was still working the fast food place.
Yeah.
Then I was working at Circuit City for over a year. It was like a year and a half.
How
I
did
worked
that
at
end?
Circuit City during college. I had a third job, but what was it?
Philip, if you want to see the lore dives on all of Philip's jobs he's talked about, check out the link in chat. It should be up there. There's the playlist right there if you haven't seen all of them. I did a video for all of the different jobs, which include Health Food Store, Wells Fargo, Circuit City, Best Buy, and Sikorsky.
Can't remember. I also worked in an unpaid internship.
We were going back and forth for a while to figure out if he actually did the internship or not, because his story flip-flopped back and forth.
Yeah, I do remember that. There we go, right there.
I'm
There's
glad
the
he's getting
playlist.
into this.
Let's
I was
hear.
in college. That went absolutely nowhere. It was a complete waste of my time.
Which one was that?
Unpaid internship when I was in
Oh,
college.
there
That
you
went
go.
absolutely nowhere. It was a complete waste of my time.
Okay.
So I put myself through college for the portion that I had to pay. I did have a partial scholarship based on my academics and my merit, but then I did pay for most of it or the rest of it myself. Okay?
That's like cooking from scratch, and it's all pre-made shit that his wife put together. No, you did not pay for... He paid for the portion of it. Paid his way. Shut the fuck up.
And didn't his parents help pay for it too? I remember that. He did say that before.
Definitely said that.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find that. I know he said his parents paid for it. I'll check it.
And then he says a portion.
Yes,
like
I
what,
went to wild college parties, my own. I ran them, but that's for another day. We're not going to talk about college.
What?
Yes, I went to wild college parties, my own. I ran them, but that's for another day.
Oh, yeah, this is new, huh? This is new now. Yeah. Oh, this NJZ. I see ya.
That's not new. That's not new. He said he remember that whole story with the chick in the room and everything.
Yeah, but it wasn't him.
The party room.
His room was a party room, but I don't think he fucking was the one that was in charge of him. Maybe the boys. Oh, okay. Hold on a second, Philip, because I just found it, bitch. All right, let's see. Remember he said it was scholarships that he paid the rest? All right, well, let's see what this says then. Let's see what Big Vestman says here during the Festival streak. No, not that.
My parents paid partial. My parents helped me with things I couldn't afford.
Like what?
So, well, here's the truth. In college, it was unique because I had a partial scholarship.
Yeah, that's
partial.
fair.
So I didn't have the full-on burden of paying for college. My parents paid for some, the scholarship paid for some, and I had to pay for some.
So it seems like your parents paid for some then, huh? Didn't it? Let me hear that again.
Scholarship. Partial.
Okay.
So I didn't have the full-on burden of paying for college.
Yeah,
My parents paid for some, the scholarship paid for some, and I had to pay for some.
Okay, well, let's hear how that sounds today. Let's hear it one more time.
When I was in college, that went absolutely nowhere. It was a complete waste of my time. So I put myself through college for the portion that I had to pay. I did have a partial scholarship based on my academics and my merit.
Yeah.
But then I did pay for most of it or the rest of it myself. Okay.
That's not true, and I played the clip for you. There we go.
Okay.
Cool.
No mention of parents.
Yeah, what happened to the parents' money?
Can you be a little more grateful?
That's really weird. GBRC says this lazy begging POS wants $450 just for sitting flapping his gums. I wish I lived in Renton. Big ups,
Sometimes
GBRC.
you feel like that. But you know what? There's worse things out there.
Yeah, definitely.
I will put that clip on Twitter, by the way, so get ready for
Yes,
that.
I went to wild college parties,
Go
my
help
own. I
somebody
ran them,
instead.
but that's for another day. We're not going to talk about college partying today. Sorry.
Definitely. I talk about fun stuff. NJV,
If Clear
you have
Obscure was
Vizier,
made by
though.
an Italian studio, would I have given it a better score? Yes, because we all know that the French, sadly, you know, those wine swilling, cheese guzzling,
cheese guzzling,
armpit smelling.
Why'd you say armpit smelling?
Striped shirt wearing, beret wearing, mime invisible box pushing, croissant stuffing, French bread munching. Marvelous people. They deserve all the credit in the world. I don't know what you're talking about. How dare you say something negative about the French?
Very funny, very funny.
How could
very
you?
Funny, very funny.
Oh, man.
What a horrible thing to say.
Exactly, Onohal. You know he only paid like $37 out of his paycheck for college. Absolutely true.
Wow. Why would you say that?
Yeah, paid for his books, maybe. They're like, Philip,
Yeah.
you got to pay for your book bill, okay?
Uh-huh.
And you have to pay for anything you eat outside of the cafeteria.
Mm-hmm. Cafeteria will pay for, though, Philip.
Really? Cup of Barack Obama says The Last of Us TV series has lost 48.
Copy Barack Obama. Good name.
8% of its audience. You were right. The show is going to flop.
Yeah,
now, when you
definitely.
say that, are you saying that's season 2 lost 48% of the audience of season 1? Is that what you're saying? I wouldn't be shocked. And then they already announced season 3, but I bet season 3 will be even worse. I'm telling you, season 1 worked because season 1
Oh, my God.
is a good story, even though they fucked with it. Is still overall a good story. Season 2 is a bad story because The Last of Us 2 is also a bad story. It's not entertaining. It's not fun. It's torture porn. And the fact that they got an actress to play Ellie who literally couldn't look older between the 2 series because her body is essentially not well developed. It's not her fault. She's just...
What?
Her body is essentially not well developed. It's not her fault. She's
interesting way to say that, Philip.
Just gonna kind of be that shape and look like a girl for the rest of her life.
Her face looks like an old
To certain
man.
people, I don't know what it is, but kind of be that shape and look like a girl for the rest of her life. That happens to certain people. I don't know what it is, but it just happens, right? So with Ellie,
She's got Gary Webster disease?
I think most people talk about her face more than they talk about the shape of her, don't they? Okay.
I didn't know she had Gary Webster syndrome.
They
or
don't.
whatever.
Okay, let's hear that one more time, just
that
for the
right
record
name?
books.
What
Let me
you
hear that
talking
again.
about,
because her body is Ellie, who literally couldn't look older between the 2 series because her body is essentially not well developed. It's not her fault. She's just gonna kind of be that shape and look like a girl for the rest of her life. That happens to certain people. I don't know what it is, but it just happens, right?
That's
so
correct. Good for
with
you.
Ellie, she grew up from Last of Us 1 to 2. In the first game, she's a girl. In the second game, she's an adult. She still has the face of a child, but she's grown up. She has an adult body.
Adult.
Ellie literally is exactly the same in
she
season
like
1 and
18?
season 2 of Last of Us, the show. It's not believable that a tiny girl with the girl of a body of a 12-year-old is going to go around mass murdering people to avenge Joel. It makes no sense
Phil,
at
do you
all.
wanna
It's
look up the age
completely
of the
stupid.
actress?
So when they cast the show, they were completely fucking idiotic and didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They should have actually cast a young girl
Well, I kind
to
of
play Ellie in the first season so that she could grow up and then she could actually become adult Ellie in season 2.
That's
but
correct,
they're not that
Papa
smart.
Polecat.
And let's face it, no one involved, anything you'll drop in is very smart.
This was not clip fishing.
There you
He
go.
stumbled into this.
Oh, Virgil says she's
stumbled
14
into
in the
that.
first game and 19 in the second game. Thank you, Virgil, for that context.
That's roughly what I was guessing.
Is there
I
a
only played
French-
the first one, but
Right on time with the Leanna fedora, by the way.
Street Fighter character,
I thought
Mano.
the actress
Mano
was
is
like
French.
older.
Yeah, they all, that's always how it goes, but yeah.
Yeah. No.
Anything else? Anything do you want to talk about development, Philip, or we good with that?
NPC dialogue tree reset. Scanning.
We have to get Class of 09 to win, guys, more than ever. Please.
Yeah, if we're talking about Ellie's little girl body, then there's just only...
I'm getting asked the most random questions.
You
What's my
know,
opinion on the
trouble that
viral
could come
100
from
men
that.
versus 1 gorilla debate? It's stupid. No one should care. It's dumb.
It's a stupid internet debate. Well, answer the question, Philip.
100 men versus 1 gorilla debate. It's stupid. No one should care.
I like the more important one is 100 DSPs versus Jaha. I like that debate.
It's dumb.
100 Rambos versus DSP.
It's a question, though. It's honestly a question.
I hear about a French man who found $4 billion of gold in his yard and the government took it all. No, not until right now when you just said it in chat. Have I ever seen a ghost?
Like that
no.
fight in Matrix 2.
What's going on, Game Boy? Good to see you now when you just said it in chat.
Smiths.
Have I ever seen a ghost? No. What's going on, Game Boy? Good to see you. How are you doing, Game Boy?
3.
He put his hand up like he was on a
What's my opinion on the French? They're fine people. You know the truth? I've never had authentic good French food.
That doesn't count 5, does it? He said, what's up?
Have I ever seen a ghost?
Yeah,
no.
What's up?
What's going on, Game Boy? Good to see you.
That's not 5. Get out of here.
The French food.
It's like
I would
they're
like
talking
to try
on
it.
the phone in
You know
the
the
prison
truth?
and they're putting their
I've
hands
never
out the
had
yeah.
authentic good French food. I would like to try it. I've heard good things about actual like high-end French food. I've never had an opportunity to try it. When I first moved here, there was a French restaurant, and I went there, but what I didn't realize, it wasn't authentic. It was French fusion. So, for example, they had a pizza that had the ingredients like Gruyere cheese on a pizza. Who the fuck would want to eat Gruyere cheese on a pizza?
I don't know. I'll try it.
So I tried a few things. I thought it was disgusting. I hated it. And then guess what? Within a year, the restaurant actually went out of business. Okay.
Who would've
Since
guessed
then,
it?
I haven't had any French food. There's no French restaurants here. So I would love to have authentic French cuisine at some point.
Definitely.
Go watch the TV show about it, you loser.
Can we please end this?
Blackie Cat says, I think Expedition 33 might actually sell better than Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Crazy world we're living in. It will. It won't. Well, not Rebirth.
What?
Yeah, he realized he caught
it
what
will.
he said.
It won't. Well, not Rebirth.
Not Rebirth.
Well, wait, hold on.
Yeah, wait, hold
here's
on.
my problem.
Here's the
Rebirth,
problem.
I have the stats, actually. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
I actually have it.
Show
Please.
me
Here
the
you
stats.
go.
Which ones? He's gonna go by his dumb channel numbers.
Hang on. Let me see Rebirth.
He's kept games
Here we
going
go.
for less. This is gonna be bullshit. Prepare your asshole.
A lot more.
Yeah.
Simply
so-
because.
Because what? Well, let's cope. All right, hold on. We gotta cope. Hold on. We're gonna cope about how this is not true somehow.
Sadly, Rebirth just sold a lot more.
Yeah.
Simply because.
What?
It's Rebirth. It's Final Fantasy 7.
Oh.
It is the game that it is. How dare it be the game that it is?
Actually, what ended up happening
Didn't
was.
he say Metaphor was a big deal, like a dragon is a big deal?
Yes.
P3 Reload? Are these
So
not big deals and beloved?
It is a game that it is. That's why it sold so much. Okay, that makes sense.
Sales tanked after this. This was all essentially based on pre-orders and that first wave of sales.
Okay,
But after that,
so
the
those
game
don't count?
tanked and didn't sell that well at all, and Square Enix got really upset. What happened with Expedition 33 is that it's
Felty,
increasing in
bitch.
sales right now. It's actually selling more and more because it's actually getting legs. This game lost all its hype and stopped getting talked about within about a week. This game, within 2 weeks, has gotten tons of hype, and everyone is telling everyone else to play it, and it's gaining more sales.
So in 1 week, it got 1.4 million, according to you.
Yeah, so it seems
So
pretty
it
good.
Smoked Expedition 33.
Yes, that's a week
So over
of
time,
sales.
perhaps it'll do better. We'll have to see.
Felted, bitch.
Excuse me.
Felted.
Got him.
Whoa! I just received
Maybe this is
an
why.
insanely generous $50 tip. $50, 50 simoleons, 50 smack, Ian billion blueprints today. Thank you. We're gonna make so much.
Is that Ian?
Rubles. It's more like 50,000 pesos.
Ew.
5 zillion billion
Turned into
yen.
Jafar or
50
something.
rubles.
Is this from
An
Ian?
anonymous tipper says, "I'm here to support blueprints today. Thank We're gonna make
Okay.
$4. That means for the rest of the goal right now.
Oh my
Right
God.
now,
Oh
we're
my
gonna hit the goal.
God.
Let's do it. Because if we hit the goal right now,
Suppress belch.
that means 1 down, 2 to go for today. That means for the rest of the entire gameplay of Blueprints, we got 1 more goal to hit. And then tonight for the indie stream, we got 1 more goal to hit. We can do the marathon tomorrow. We are now in prime position due to this contribution to get all of the goals hit today that we need to hit for the marathon tomorrow. Let's do it. Let's get support right now. Someone drop some subs on Kick. Let's get
$50 tip from Ian, and then we're going to say get more.
Get some super chats. Let's get a tip or some membership. Let's all work together right now. Let's rally and let's hit goal number 1 right now.
Give me an erection right now.
All right. Anything else, or is that it? Off the hook yet, or no?
Any more stomach acid coming up?
Dissension makes a good point. Your Honor, the facts don't support my argument. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, while the Square Enix has acknowledged that the profits didn't meet their own internal expectations, it has sold more than 2 million copies since release. So there we go.
It was also a console exclusive for like a year.
GBRC said, I'd love to see him eat French snails and... oh no, he would never eat that. No, not a chance. Not a chance.
Seafood out of the shell?
No way. No.
My chat is not working on Kick. Uh-oh.
How do I eat these?
Is Kick having issues again? I hope not.
I hope so.
I was able to reload it. Good.
You off, bitch.
It was anonymous, but Philip wrote Ian there.
Looks like tempura. A lighter, crispy, tastes better than 90.
Look, top tip, anonymous Ian. He wrote Ian.
% of fried coatings that they put on stuff. What? I think the tempura batter tastes better than 90% of fried coatings that they put on stuff.
Sure.
It's just different kind, yeah. But okay.
I always prefer more, like, for example, I like a beer batter. I like a tempura batter. I like that better than traditional fried batter, usually.
Oh, yeah. Healthy boy. Oh, yeah.
Crumby.
Uh-huh. What a healthy boy.
Lamont wants a Wings collab. Lamont, if during the time period when I wanted to have Wings on this show last year, he kept saying he wanted to be on, but then every time that I asked him when, he would ignore me.
Yeah.
Do you really think it's worth it to reach out to him again?
It's like everyone else did, though,
too. Do you think so?
Yeah, why not?
What do you think?
He's
you guys
hot
think
right
I should
now.
try to have Wings?
He just pushed over his wife. That's a hot. He's on a high.
Yeah.
It's career high right now.
In my content, do an interview with him or something?
You think he's truly ignorant of this right now?
He must be.
He hasn't brought it up.
Oh, Ian, thank you. I screwed it up. The top tip is anonymous. Not Ian, my fault. Thank you, Ian.
It's anonymous. Okay. Gotcha.
Appreciate that.
Thank
I messed
you.
up. Thank you for the correction. Thank you.
Oh, it's anonymous. Sorry about that. Thank you for putting that
all
out.
I could do is try to reach out to him, and he's probably not going to respond.
Probably
Seriously.
not.
Yeah, that literally
I guarantee
is
he's probably not going to respond again. But I can try. I could try to reach out to the guy and see if he'll respond this time.
He was gonna until his gallbladder blew up.
Mm-hmm.
And then he fucking trucked his wife.
Yeah, that happened too. So really cool guy, Philip. That's the kind of guy he's hanging out with these days.
Keep
Philip,
in mind, one of the plans,
Yeah.
or not or the plans, but one of
he's
the
into
ideas
that
we've
now.
had this year is a variety show, right? We don't know what it's
Ralph.
going to be yet. We don't exactly know the format. We don't know the frequency. We don't know what I would call it.
Yeah.
Okay, but we'd have to figure out
We don't know anything.
exactly what to do. And one of the things I would like to do is possibly have guests on.
Yeah,
Perhaps
definitely.
Wings would be a guest on that show, right? You'd be like the first exciting guest, Wings of Redemption, on this new show that I'm doing, the variety.
Yeah, we get Wings, we get Ethan Ralph, all people that abuse their wife. That's a pretty cool show. It's the abuser wife
I think
show.
we could have
Okay.
a round table. Yeah, we could talk a bunch of shit
cool.
about our wives.
How much do you hate
How
your
we'd
wife?
like to hit them. Yeah, how often do you hit them?
What
I just
methods do you
feed mine.
use? Yeah.
I
How
just
do you
feed mine.
That's the way to do
These
it.
guys are assholes.
Yeah. What's your favorite way of abuse? What's your favorite method of abuse?
I don't know.
Everyone says I'm the bad one. Look at them.
Okay. Steve McMichael asks, over the weekend, a YouTuber... I'll read it. Hold on. This seems dented,
Lord.
but...
Steve McMichael did a $10 super chat, and he says, over the weekend, a YouTuber released a video showing Mutahar is involved in snaking YouTubers he thinks are beneath him and sabotaging them. In your
my
chats
God.
with Muta, do you think he was planning that? No. I think what happened with Mutahar, quite frankly, was that he did realize that all the hate thrown against me is kind of illegitimate, but I think he had a second thoughts about doing something with the casino.
Oh,
I'm serious.
That's it. So it's the casino's fault.
Because we had a private conversation behind the scenes, and he was totally cool with me. He was like, yeah, I'd have a conversation with you. We could hang out. We could play this game with the casino, whatever you want to do. Sounds good to me.
Definitely.
And then all of a sudden, he deletes his entire social media, and the casino kept trying to contact him, and he ghosted them.
God.
He ghosted everyone?
So...
Okay.
Then he came back
tell
and
me,
explained it, and
right?
it wasn't any of what I just said,
think-
so we're going to ignore that.
He already explained this.
What it is that he realized that if he associated with the casino, that it was going to be something toxic to him because the casino has a bad rep.
That's
with the
true.
stuff that they've done in the past and everything. So at first he was all gung-ho, and then he basically had like cold feet, and he backed completely out. But I don't think that has anything to do with him super snaking, or I don't think that was it was his master plan to super snake DSP in the casino. No, I don't believe that.
What about your master
I don't think
snaking
so.
plan? How about that?
Yeah. Were you trying to snake him as well? Did you snake him out?
Why don't I do something with him now? I have no way to contact him. Like the only way that I would had to talk to him
his
would have
Twitter's
been
back,
via
but I have no way.
XDMs. He closed his X account entirely.
It's already
And he
back.
said,
It's been back up for months.
If you want to contact me, go to Reddit. I've never been on Reddit. I'm never going.
Yes, you have, Philip. And he has been on Reddit. Yes, he has been on Reddit before.
When Piece of Peace blew his stuff up on the ungrateful streamer beggar post.
Okay, here is DSP Gaming on Reddit. He said, I guess my previous post got deleted. I just wanted to say thanks to you for all the extra engagement today. Turning a video that usually gets 500 views into 12K. Totally didn't help my channel anyway. Keep it up. Geniuses of Reddit. Also made a comment about Justin Wong post, which includes DSP. Oh, yeah, that's him as well.
I want that picture, sir.
Oh, really? Okay, I got it, sir. Yeah.
I don't have that one.
He says in this one, I remember like it was yesterday, and he talks about who was there. Phil Burnell, what an asshole, he even says. He knows the people with the name there. That is him. All right, but
He was
very
reading
cool.
a lot of Punisher comics back then, you know?
Let's just say whatever we want. Let's just say anything we want. Who cares
I'm
about
going
the
to go to
truth?
Reddit. I'm not going to try to talk to this guy on fucking Reddit. If I had a private line to him, a way to contact him and talk to him, I would. But I don't have a way to do that.
He knows how to contact me. Reset. NPC reset.
Hang on, we'll get to there. Can we notice the show's over yet, or no?
Dialogue tree. Which one?
Oh, he made a new X account? Did he really?
Did he really? Oh, yeah. Please,
I wouldn't know.
Please.
I don't follow this crap. So I wouldn't even know that.
Please message him. Please
I don't
message
follow
him.
any of this crap.
Please message him. I would love to see how much he ghosts you. Want to come on my show? It's a variety show.
Bitch.
It's a variety show.
Q&A.
All right.
NJZ, we're not doing any Legos anymore. I told you that. And the Legos were good for when they lasted.
NJZ,
interest waned.
you have his attention on everything, man.
Last time that we did this last week, we didn't hit our goal, and people were saying, "Oh, it's boring," so we stopped doing Legos. Right? We may bring them back in the future, but I would like my plan was to maybe do the Mario Kart Lego this month, but I'm not going to spend $170 on a Lego set when we can't raise a goal
Why? They
on a
paid
stream.
you thousands.
So
you made
we're
thousands.
done with Legos for now.
Okay.
Fuck you. But yeah, I think the name is like really non-threatening, you know. So he's like comfortable.
Yeah,
with just
yeah.
saying,
NJV can't be a Detractor meme, right? So.
All right. Any other last
random.
stuff, guys? By the way, come on. We're right.
By the way,
position to hit
come
the goal.
on.
We're at 104.
Yeah,
Let's
I
hit the
need
goal
money.
right now. Seriously, let's hit it right now. Then I'll end the show and we'll get into blueprints and we can focus on blueprints and hopefully getting a goal during that rather than doing 2 goals during that. We're in perfect position right now. Who's going to help me hit this first goal? So we only have 2 to go to do our marathon tomorrow. Let's do it.
Do we have a 2? I think we do.
So we only have 2 to go to do our marathon.
I think we have
I think we do. I think we do have a 2, but let me check.
Who's going to help me hit this first goal? So we only have 2 to go.
Yeah, that's another 2, but I'll count it.
Right now.
I counted 4.
Who's going to help me hit this first goal? So we only have 2 to go.
There, put the mouth in there too. There we go. I think we have.
He's got the Obi-Wan sword for him, you know.
Yeah, we do already have 2 there. Okay, so 2 gets
right.
added in. We have 2 2s. We're rocking today, guys. What a show. Okay, get out of
Stacking 'em
here.
up.
Get out of here. Okay, go.
To do our marathon tomorrow. Let's do it.
Look at him jiggling. Oh, Lord. He calmed down. He had a soothing sip, but just for a moment there, that leg. Ugh.
Jasper's in the closet again.
Whoa.
All right. I guess we're not going to do it. All right, guys, let's end the show.
All right.
Thank you for a great
See
show.
you,
Hope you
baby.
enjoyed all the news. Oh, wait, hold on. One final thing.
Oh,
I
no.
almost forgot.
No.
There were one player-
Sucks. Okay.
Here we go.
Today sucked.
I gotta get all the lighting off. Let's do all this.
But we still had a great time.
Go. I liked all the blue lighting. If you don't know, I did the blue lighting today because of blueprints. I figured, hey, do all blue lighting behind me, have it all like, coincide with itself. So I think it looked pretty good.
Me.
Let's see. For blueprints, I do need to have camera high.
Okay, loading screen for the show.
Put the cotton on.
And stuff. All right, let's take a brief break.
Another bag?
I'm actually just going to use the restroom quickly, and then we're going to start with blueprints. But, the leaderboard seems to be slightly off. Hold on. Oh, please support the stream. Let's hit the goal right away as we're starting here so that we can focus on a second one and we can do the marathon tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you.
God damn,
and here we go.
Today's insane.
Here we go.
Enjoy these clips. I'll be right back.
All right.
Stay in front of the TV, children. Don't go anywhere.
1308. Okay.
Mommy has to use the bathroom real quick.
10 minutes there. He comes back at...
Make sure there's some money in my
15
purse
minutes,
when I come back.
15 minutes later.
Jesus.
Let's get started with blue.
Did he click repeat? No, I think he did. Yeah, it did.
Let's get. And now we get to play a good chunk of the game, and hopefully we have our best run ever. I really hope so.
Chunk.
All right, guys. By the way,
blueprints.
We can't see the mic. Look.
Blueprint.
He's looking at himself. Look at this.
Gotta check the data. Oh my god.
Blueprints.
It's like his lips move around his mouth. I mean, they all do. But
ladies and gentlemen,
you know
welcome back to Blueprints. We have had some major developments in this.
Welcome Black. Let me hear that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Blueprints.
Welcome Black. Hell yeah. Welcome Black. Welcome Black.
Friends, we have had some major developments in this game the last couple of times that we played.
All right, going live.
Oh. Good eye.
We still did not get another $1.
By the way, so remember, guys, last time we solved the letter puzzle.
No one cares. All right, I am fucking done. Quick checkout. Oh, I do want to play this though. Someone did say this from last night. Let's check that out because that would seem to be could be interesting here. Hold on one second. Let me get it here. It is on Raw Fill, and I have it up here. Raw Fill from yesterday. Where is it? I have it here somewhere. Here it is. So he talks about the American trucker thing because this is too boring. Fuck this. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Oh, I want to save that for
yeah,
debunk. Yeah. Let's hear him talk about American Trucker real quick. Sim. Here we go. Big ups to Pasta Maker.
Bayonetta 3. Okay? Because I'm just not interested. American Truck Simulator.
Here we go.
Advanced notepad skills.
Here we go. Let's hear this, then we're out.
2016.
Yeah, he vetoed Bayonetta 3 because I don't remember why, but he did.
It's Boobanetta.
Yeah, it's too hot. She's too sexy.
You know why.
Philip, why is this different than any other chill game you play?
I'd rather walk around in power wash trucks.
Yeah.
What's the truck?
6 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go truck yourself then.
Just.
This guy like Transformers, allegedly.
Yeah, this is a really popular streaming game. You're right, because it's just, I imagine, I've never played it, but it's just a chill thing to do, and you can just talk to your audience, right? And there's something on the screen to watch. It seems pretty chill.
Yeah. Flight simulator on the ground.
Yeah.
A la Microsoft.
Is all you do drive a truck?
In Flight Simulators, all you do fly around?
Is that literally the whole game, just driving a truck?
Okay.
Try Rope Simulator.
Is that it?
You shoot ropes.
I mean, they have a demo too, so I could probably just play the
Yes.
demo. But it just seems like it would be so boring. You just jump in a truck and you deliver cargo.
Like, here's what lot lizards. Is there glory holes involved?
All right, let me be transparent with you guys. All right,
I like the risk.
I understand sim games.
I've always been a gambler at heart.
Okay,
I like when they take
when they aren't actually just a plain sim. Like for example,
okay, here we go.
Power Wash Simulator.
Okay, go ahead.
Is fun because not only is it kind of cathartic and relaxing to clean things with a power washer, but also it's got some quirky stuff. It's got a story. It's got interesting stuff going on.
Oh,
right. The reason that Power Wash Simulator is good is because it's a fantasy setting plus it's you doing something relaxing in a simulation setting. If you're just simulating something that is actually like a job,
yeah.
Why is
like
that? Why would you want to do that? Why don't you just go do the job and get paid for it? Like if this game is literally simulating how to drive a truck and deliver cargo, why don't you just go do that and receive a paycheck for it?
Because that would take a lot of time. You have to get licenses, I'm assuming, and you don't want to change careers to do that, sir? Okay.
That was what gets me about these simulation games sometimes.
Why would
when they're
you want to
so
fish
serious
and
of
catch
a simulation,
fish, dude?
Yeah.
All day.
Why don't you just go out and catch real fish? Yeah, good point. Why do you want to do fake fish, especially in Minecraft? 2 fucking buttons.
I don't get it.
Okay.
How is that
I don't
fun?
have much hair left to
If it
pull
were
out, bro.
fun, why would it be a job that you get paid for? The whole idea
God.
of work is that it's
double
probably
down.
something that's arduous, time-consuming, possibly
Played a
physically
game, you
challenging,
dug a hole.
mentally challenging, emotionally challenging, right? It drains you, but because you're doing this work, you're getting paid for it, and you make a living, right?
He played the fast food game.
Why would you pay money to buy a
ringing
simulator game to do?
Why pay WWE champions when you can go out and wrestle your friends? Yeah, good point.
Or just throw money at men on a stage.
You can pay hot girls to crush your gems. That's pretty cool.
Get paid for it.
They got dudes that do it too.
I don't understand.
Hot dudes.
I don't get it. Anyway,
Well,
I don't know. I think
luckily, the rest of the world understands why it should be fun.
this would be boring as dirt. No.
Okay.
Flat
Again,
ass
I'm not
back
against
of your
it. There's a
head, nothing
demo
going
that
on
we
in
can
that
try.
brain.
But I feel like this would be
Overwhelmingly positive, 143,000 reviews. Okay.
super
yeah.
boring. Just driving a truck around, delivering
Super
cargo.
boring.
What's the point?
Yeah. Because you can do it whenever the fuck you want, and you don't have to do everything else that comes with being a trucker. You know, the boring stuff that's not fun. But okay.
I'll leave it in there for now. Again,
I didn't see a game being played.
yeah,
That's
we
how
have to
money
do.
being spent.
Even
That was
narrowing this
it.
down,
And
we have so many
menus.
games that were probably
All right, fuck off. All right, so we got a escargot talk mention. I do want to play that as well because where was it though? What was the timestamp again? Let me know the timestamp again. I'll definitely play it, brother. I want to see that. What he talks about the snails, let's say. I guarantee he says he doesn't like it though. That's my guess. DoorDash simulator. Yeah, why would I do that if I could just get paid for it? What's the fucking point? 1331. Okay, big ups. I'll play it. How do we miss this? Oh, he already started the game. That's why.
Yeah,
Here we go.
future
Here we
stuff.
go.
basement key. Then we could come back here, and we can do this.
Go ahead.
Okay, what time is it? Ugh. I've never eaten a snail. No, I have not. Okay. So we already wasted.
He said, see what Dev said. It's a French-style dish that's savory and sometimes tangy.
Ooh, now that's
I
a language you can speak.
He might have got that was a troll maybe when you asked it that way, but you're a legend nonetheless. All right, my friends.
Tell him his
that
shirt
will
looks
do it.
periwinkle blue.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Go follow Misery Merchant, please. Are you doing any stream-style stuff coming up in the future, Misery Style Merchant?
Well, hey, our usual, which should be the following Monday, we do a 2-week thing where we like to chronicle Phil, 2 weeks at a time kind of thing.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I always
On the
do.
12th.
I always do redirect there when you guys are live. So here's the channel now. Go sub to them, please. Go,
If you do the
go.
King on that day or something, I'll probably hold off because I want to participate.
We're not sure of the date
watch,
yet, but we are definitely going to do when he's a full day off for Philip is going to be Kaching this year. So that probably means Saturday, but we'll let you know. But anyways, you guys are legends. Thanks so much for chilling today. We'll see you tomorrow for what's hopefully better than today was. You all right? But anyways, you're all
Thank
legends.
you for having me.
What up, legends? Bye.
do 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 do